What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Amateur Hour Sports. We are back here for another Toronto Raptors watch party. Because today, the Raptors are facing off against the Chicago Bulls. The first game, unfortunately, without Pascal Siakam, which means a lot of other players on this team are going to have to step up big time. But hey, we know what this team and these players are capable of. We can go and do it. Another added thing on top of that is the fact that the Chicago Bulls tonight, interestingly, will be without Zach LaVine, a key player for them. As a result, consequentially, the Raptors are solid favorites. Solid favorites for the Raptors for this one. And we'll see how all of that plays out. But this is Amateur Sports. Make sure you've liked up the stream if you're joining in early, ready for a good stream, ready, hopefully, for a Toronto Raptors win. And consider subscribing. I mean, I don't think there's any new people already here, but hey, if you are, hi, subscribe. Tonight, gonna need, so as you saw from the title, I don't want any misconceptions about it. Scottie Barnes needs to step up. That does not mean I don't think he will. I think he is going to step up, and I think Scottie Barnes is going to have a great game today. I actually, right before, as I had the stream is starting sign loaded up, I was interested because the Raptors, I noticed about 15 minutes ago, are sizable favorites for this one. They're -4 on the spread, and I was like, man, without Siakam, I wonder how the player point totals are distributed. So I went into those numbers, and I actually think they're pretty interesting for everybody to see. So I went into the player prop totals for the over-under for the Raptors. And here, I'll actually pull them up for you guys as well. So Scottie Barnes sitting at, let's go to the points here. Scottie Barnes sitting at 16.5 points. I felt like that was low. So I did bet the over on that. I actually just did that. So I went on the over for Scottie Barnes. OG is 17.5, which I felt was a sharp spot. That's the number I kind of expected for him. I went to Fred VanVleet and 17.5, also what I expected for him. Unexpectedly, I went to Gary Trent Jr., and his points are at 19.5. That is high. So the expectation from the bookies here is that Gary Trent Jr. is going to be the highest scoring Raptor. So if I was a non-Raptors fan, I would definitely hit that under. Actually, oh my goodness, 20.5 under. That's just a good bet, I think. Scottie Barnes, I hit the over for, but I just found it was really interesting that apparently the onus is going to be on Gary Trent Jr. to take on the scoring load. So we'll see how that works. Chris Boucher's points, 12.5. Probably a touch high. That's not bad, though. Achua's points are at 11.5. That's probably fair. DeRozan's got to be really, really high up, especially those Zach LaVine. So I just found that interesting that the consensus is that the points are going to have to come from Scottie Barnes or from Gary Trent Jr. this game. So that was interesting to see. But what is up to everybody hanging out in the chat? Let's just go through, say what's up to everybody. Guys, some guys came in early. By the way, chat, so when the stream starts, there's actually a countdown on YouTube, and also it says what time the stream is supposed to start. So, I'm not like the NBA where they start 13 minutes after. I start on time, give or take maybe like 2 minutes on rare occasions. We got 905 Yada here. Sebastian joining us again. Austin has fun. GP, Stellar, Delta. My moderator, Adam Scanlon, joining us. Chris2K, Nick LaFon, what's up? Abdul Nasser, Ismail again. Welcome back. Smarn Sharma as well. Simon Tees, Logical Raptors Fanatic. Tyler Robley. Who else we got? Darya Sharma. Got the whole family here. Jay Bricks, what is going on? Welcome back. Anybody else that I missed out on? MK, join in. The Prince of All Science is back. Welcome, Madison Gaillard. Welcome back. My other moderator, Roman, is here joining us as well. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. No, it's okay. I'm just messing with you. I'm not actually upset. Just think it's funny. First stream, 11 code. Hey, thank you so much for watching the videos. Glad you've been enjoying the videos. And thank you so much for taking the time here to give the stream a chance. Hope you like what you see here. I very much hope you like what you see here. What's going on? Speaking of 905, what's going on? I'm drinking pre-workout because I don't drink coffee and I need a boost before stream. It's pre-workout, lemon flavored. How the Raptors 905 do today? I think they played yesterday. They were down big to the Capital City Go-Go's, if I'm not mistaken, and they ended up coming back and winning. Jeff Dowden had a really good game. Jeff Dowden playing again for the 905. So please don't ask for Jeff Dowden in chat. He is with the 905. I just want to let you guys know. Scores. So they played. Let's see. It looks like they lost today. Yes, they lost 125-107 today. Their home opener, if I'm not mistaken, is on the 10th, which is Thursday. Interesting. I might try to go to that. Fred VanVleet is back tonight. Obviously, Pascal Siakam is not playing tonight. That should be no news for you guys. Maybe you guys don't know. Pascal Siakam is going to be out for at least 2 weeks. He'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks, which means in 2 weeks, they're going to see when he's going to be back. So likelihood is that he probably is not going to be back in 2 weeks, but we'll see. The earliest he can come back is in 2 weeks. We will see from there. But I was a little bit surprised to see the Raptors were actually the decent favorites to go and win the game today. I don't know what you guys were thinking. I thought it'd be kind of even, but I guess Zach LaVine being out, Raptors are at home, so I guess to a degree that makes a bit of sense. We will see. Let's see, Gary Trent. I can't bet the 20. I actually was. There we go. Gary Trent totals. Wait, there's no Gary Trent numbers? Damn, they don't even know what to think of that. Well, anyways, still a winnable game for this one. BC Lions to Grey Cup. Did they win? I actually bet on CFL today. I had the Alouettes -2.5. They covered, wouldn't say with ease, but they covered. BC Lions, I've got the money line. How are they looking so far? The BC Lions are up 13-6, so up a tutty in that one. All right. Let's actually look at the chat here. Sorry, I've missed some of it already. What team do you like exempt the Raptors? I don't know. I guess Portland maybe a little bit, but I'm not really. I don't have two teams I'm a fan of. I could care less if they lost a game, to be honest. We will be good this game if Sky's aggressive. Yes, so that's the point I'm going to touch on as we get closer to the game. And I touched on it actually on my second channel today. I made a video called what Pascal Siakam's injury really means to the Raptors. Kind of went over what I expect the Raptors to change and why I still think they're going to be okay without him. Fortunately, we are in an easier stretch coming up other than the 2 games back-to-back against the Chicago Bulls, but that's a team I don't expect to finish in the top 8 in the Eastern Conference. And then you have 4 teams that I expect to be really, really bad this season. And the Pacers, the Pistons, the bogey team, of course, the Pistons, the Thunder, and another bad team. I forget. But 4 winnable games. And then also, before that, the 2 against the Bulls. I don't know what's going on with the chat again. I don't know why it's doing that. Kind of stupid and strange. It's been doing that the past 2. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I reset it. What if I reset it? Let's slightly adjust it. Okay. Maybe that helps. I'm gonna reset it and see if that helps. We could take Bosey's game against the Bulls. It's a home and home, so probably the likeliest scenario is we split, but we can win both of these games. Zach LaVine will be back tomorrow, but he's not here today. So let's make sure we go take advantage and win this one. Yeah, still having chat issues. I'm not really sure what it is. Sorry about that. So looks like Twitch chat, we're going to have an issue. with the communications. But the Raptors one is working. I think Fred's going to have an amazing game. I expect a good game from Fred as well. I definitely expect a good game from Fred as well. Let's hope that we get that today. I just want him to put all of the shit to bed. You know, there's so many people talking shit to this guy. Every stream, people come in and talk shit to this guy. I just want him to come in and shut everybody up. I just want him to come in and shut everybody up. And I think he's fully capable of doing that. He's a good player. People really start to forget that. I mean, people forgot it with OG. They wanted to get this guy traded, and then he was really, really, really good for the Raptors for a big stretch. So, yeah, I'm not very concerned about Fred. I expect him to today to come back, snap out of that bad performance that he had against Atlanta. People might chalk it up to injury, but even Fred himself said he wasn't injured. He was fine. He just needs to be better. And look, he's good enough to go and do that and be better for this one. Let's hope he does it. All right, Gary Trent Jr. points. I'm still looking at this one. Still looking at this. 19.5 points for Gary. That seems high. You know what I mean? I don't want to root against him, though, on a hunch. So we'll avoid that market. But betting-wise, a lot of football bets today. I got a hockey bet mixed in there. The BC Lions money line bet. So far, so good on the NFL betting. Yesterday, got absolutely torched on NCAA football. Not a good day for me, but hopefully making it back and then some so far today. So let's talk a little bit about Scottie Barnes here. And so Scottie Barnes, in my opinion, is going to be the most important player for the Raptors in this stretch where Pascal Siakam is not playing. So Pascal Siakam obviously is just the biggest and most important player on this team. There's not really any sort of disputing that. We need Pascal Siakam we rely on him a lot in all of our games. He's not available, and where that's probably going to affect us the most is when we're in half-court sets, where he can really do everything. He can really do everything. Sorry, I just saw something with Discord. I need to moderate. Man, Brian Avila really turned on me, man. He was fine. He was cool, and then all of a sudden, he just all of a sudden he hates me. Give him a little timeout on Discord. I expect I'll have to ban him. He said on the Discord. So somebody in chat, somebody in the Discord asked why yesterday Blake Murphy said Siakam's doubtful for today, because he was originally listed as doubtful, and then we found out today that he was going to be out for 2 weeks. That's fine. Somebody asked, so I just clarified. And then Brian Avila said Jacob is a bitch? ? It's a good question. I'd say no, but you can't really use that language to anybody, let alone the person operating the server. So gave him a little timeout there. Oh man, gonna have to ban him, I think. I don't know what happened. He was being cool. Like, he was at a bunch of the streams, and then the most recent stream over, if you guys weren't here, D-Wiz, anger issues real. He was being fine, good dialogue. He was chatting frequently with questions about the game and just discussion about the game. And then last stream, just absolutely lost it over, of all things, I thought pre-game that our best defender, OG, was going to be guarding Luka Doncic in the game. Instead, it was Scottie Barnes. I during the game, I was like, oh, that's a bit surprising. I thought it was going to be OG. And he just absolutely fucking lost it. Absolutely fucking lost it. And I found that so strange. I was like, what? I just thought it would be somebody else. I thought, just lost it. And was swearing, was making, taking personal attacks on me. I was like, what the hell? I just thought our defensive matchups are going to be a little bit different. And apparently that's carried over into the Discord as well. And he's really upset in the Discord as well. That's so I don't know. I don't know what to take. He got timed out last stream. He will probably return. I wouldn't say that. He might return today, and we'll need to address that with the moderation team. We'll see. Anyways, keep an eye on that. Nick says, been a while since you booted somebody. It actually hasn't been a while. We consistently I would say we somewhat consistently get rid of people. We just don't really announce it. Sometimes I'll just message. I'll just tell Adam or I'll message Roman. Sometimes privately I'll say ban this username, and it's just super quiet because there's there's no point of giving these people any sort of presence. But this guy Brian, what's strange to me is that a lot of these people, they just come in and immediately they're being dickheads, and you just get rid of them right away. What is nuts is that he was just consistently at stream, hanging out, fine, and then all of a sudden turned on me over defensive matchups that I thought was interesting. And he got so mad that I thought it was interesting. How do you find that interesting? That's so stupid. I'm like, what do you? I thought somebody else was guarding him. I'm sorry. Anyways, enough on that. Raps game is at 6. It was always at 6. Yep, it's at 6. Yeah, Remaz, man. I remember I left his fade up to a coin flip, but I probably would have banned him at some point anyways. He was just always fishing and trolling and stuff. It was annoying. Tom Graham, few too many drinks for the bloke. No drinks for me today, but anybody else out there, maybe Tom's saying it's him, but hopefully you're all right. Time change, 6:13 for real. Yeah, the clocks changed in Canada overnight and US as well. I don't think that really affects the start time for this game. Anyways, you think Scottie plays as the first or second option? I don't know if we're going to have a go-to guy specifically with the game plan. I think there's going to be a lot of plays designed for Scottie Barnes. I think ultimately we'll kind of play the hot hand tonight. I don't think there's going to be like a specific guy we're going to be at consistently, but I think he's going to get a ton of reps. And if he's the hot hand, then we're just going to keep going to him kind of thing. Bolway, Barnes unstoppable. Not last game. Honestly, I can't believe he got a triple-double. If you box score watched that Dallas game, let's say I was just busy and missed the end. Like, man, Scottie Barnes got a triple-double. Oh, my God, he must have been so good. He wasn't even that good, which is kind of crazy. I'm actually surprised nobody got mad at me online for saying Scottie Barnes did not play well. I was very much expecting that, although maybe in YouTube comments that was the case. He didn't eat Bolway until after the third quarter. Yeah, after 3 quarters, he called up the Subway manager and said, you need to send me a bowl right now, man. No, I'm not a Scotch drinker. I'm not on that yet. Maybe I'm not old enough just yet. The fourth stadium, yeah, for real. He didn't play well. No, he didn't. He did in the fourth, but not anywhere else. By the way, I don't know what's going on in the chat. It's the second game in a row where it's doing that. It doesn't really do anything, but it's just super glitchy sometimes. It'll freeze, and then it will catch up to everything. Not really sure why that's a problem, but I guess it is a problem for whatever reason. But anyways, Raptors, going into this one, we are 5-4. I believe the Sports just had the Bulls at 5-4 and us at 5-3. We're 5-4. The Bulls are 5-5. They are 6th in the Eastern Conference with a 5-5 record. So based on what we're seeing early on with the standings, contrary to the way I thought it was going to go, and I guess there's still a lot of games to go, and maybe I had a bit of oversight on this. I thought you're going to have a ton of wins to even make the play-in in the Eastern Conference. But I actually think it's going to go differently. I think so many of these teams are going to steal wins off each other that you won't need that good of a record to be a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference, because everybody's just going to be stealing wins off each other. There are so many good teams. But then again, I'll stick to what I had earlier on in the offseason, and we'll just kind of see how it all plays out. But hey, all you can do as a Raptors team is win as many games as possible and see where you lie. Chat problems, YouTube thing. Love to make an extension to fix and make YouTube chat more like Twitch chat. I heard about that, and Adam and Rowan were telling me about that. There wasn't any issues with the chat previously. The YouTube chat is fine. it's just the streaming software pulling in the chats from both platforms. Nothing's on Twitch right now, but the streaming pulling in the chat is laggy. But it seems that it's better right now. So I don't even know what to think. I don't know what to think. All right, looks like Brian's timeout is done on Discord. Let's see if we fixed anything here. No, nothing yet from Brian. We'll see if anything changes. Brian's angry. I don't know. We'll give him an opportunity. I didn't ban him. I timed him out. We'll give him an opportunity to come to his senses a little bit. Got some M&Ms ready to go. I've had a lot of Halloween candy. They're downstairs. I do love my M&Ms though, of course. You know I love my M&Ms. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure that you have liked it up. 26 likes. Get to 50 before the game starts. We're capable of doing that. Movie trailer. Wait, what are we talking about right now? Oh, looks like the chat is having issues again. Yeah. So, is it? Hang on. I think I've discovered the problem. So it looks like when I extend, so I have my monitor here and my other monitor. I have two monitors. And by the way, they have Bet Rivers odds right now in Sportsnet. They say the Raptors are minus 124. The Raptors are like minus 170 now. So that's wrong. Anyways, I have two monitors. When I stretch, here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is my main monitor, and I have off my second monitor to the sides, and here's the YouTube chat, right? So what I normally do is I have the multi-stream chat from my streaming software pulled over onto this screen, so I get Twitch and YouTube. But when I do that, the chat freezes. When I do that and I take it back to the normal one, it seems it unfreezes. So that's weird and interesting. So I guess that's the problem. Oh, now there's whatever. It doesn't matter. The hand cam, yeah, the hand cam was fun. I actually do have enough USB ports for it, but I just don't find enough use for it for me to have space on, make out space on my desk for that. So that's not going to happen. Yeah, issues my mouse and recording for what? I'm not sure. Whatever it is, there's actually another delay right now. So whatever I said was incorrect. Whatever. Hopefully it just fixes itself one day, or else we're going to have to I'll have to try to find a solution. But it doesn't really affect the stream. You still see me. Usually the chat has been fine. So, whatever. The second channel. What are we talking about? So I better step up. Yeah, so I think, you know what I'm kind of afraid of? So what I'm afraid of is the Raptors, let's say the Raptors were to win today. If the Raptors win today, and if the Raptors are going to win, somebody has to have a good game. So let's say Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes naturally is going to get the ball a lot more because Pascal Siakam is out, right? So Scottie Barnes, if he plays well and the Raptors win, will have a good game. And he'll have more points than normal. Naturally, when your highest usage player is just straight up not playing, your entire team is going to have better numbers than they normally would because Siakam has the most points, assists, and rebounds. Those are going to be made up in other spots. Those players are going to have higher numbers. So if the Raptors win and Scottie Barnes plays well, then I can't wait for all of the comments that this Scottie Barnes is so much better without Siakam. He's the problem type of thing. But oh my God, the amount of comments like that last season were ridiculous. So that's a distinct possibility from the game today that we're gonna have to watch out for sure. We are at home today. Yes, we are at home today. I'll actually take that down. Home game today, Monday. Tomorrow we are at the Bulls. We have 5 games in 7 days, by the way. We play tonight, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. To be honest, schedule-wise, best case is games Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I do videos Tuesday, Thursday. that works best for me. But it's just 5 games in the next 7 days is pretty hectic for this team without Siakam as well. But we got to do our thing. A lot of younger players. Yeah, Scottie Barnes going to have to step up. And, going 0 for 3 from 3 in the first half, like against Dallas, and having taken no 2-pointers is something that we are not going to be able to live with today. Expecting a good game. That's what I'm saying, Chris. People are going to say we're better than Siakam. I'm not necessarily we win. If Scottie Barnes drops like 25, then it will be we're ruining Scottie Barnes' development. We have to trade Siakam type thing. Or we're way better. Scottie Barnes is so much better than Siakam. He's hurting his development. Maybe not trade Siakam, but Siakam is hurting Scottie Barnes' development. Just that absolute lunacy. Anyways, let's go to Discord. Let's keep the Discord. He buys in the Discord. Let's make sure if Brian comes back, we can deal with it. Unfortunately, correct our fans making Scottie's success tonight based off Pascal's usage. Probably, Damien. Scottie is inherently a better player for the team overall when he's playing with Siakam. They have a really good connection on court, I feel. Pascal's usage is really high because he's really good. Other players are going to look better tonight because Siakam is not there. That doesn't mean Siakam's a problem. It just means your best player is missing. What's D. Tassi saying? The only tiny, thin silver lining about Siakam is one, the haters are going to realize how much better the team looks with him not being contender this year. Some of the new teams will get some touches. Yeah, other guys get some touches. Yeah, tiny silver lining, as you mentioned. Obviously, you'd rather have him, but Scottie Barnes gets an opportunity to show out tonight. I guess that's what we get tonight. All right, games starting very soon. I got to go to the bathroom. It's kind of early for that, but I drank a lot of water because I had a headache. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Enjoy some music. Oh, I won't pay attention too much. You know what? Twitter, I pay attention to because I don't have enough interactions to avoid it. The chat, I eventually will just not worry about it. Yeah, for sure. Content not available. Sportsnet's already crashed and the game hasn't even started yet. This is strange. Like the stream, everybody. Yes, sir. Thank you, D-Wiz. Look at our members supporting the stream here. Scottie's stat line tonight without Bolway. 14, 9, and 4. Scottie's stat with Bolway. 29, 11, and 10. I don't know if he's going to go back-to-back on the triple-double, but we'll see. We win 2 games. People wanted to ship Fred off after he just had a bad game. Yeah, it's again, it's overreaction. I mean, I talk about it all the time. At the end of the day, it's not surprising. Okay, Nick, it's not just me having the sports and issues. At the end of the day, people are very reactionary to this team. People overreact to very little things. I know that. It still always just makes me really mad and it makes me want to talk about it a lot. But it's always just weird. Dire Raptors fans pissing off. Yeah, I mean, I don't like I'm not sorry. I'm not that I'm criticizing. I'm not criticizing. Don't take this like that. But I hate I dislike people like say, oh, real Raptors fans wouldn't do this, whatever. Like it's. I just don't think any Raptors fans, period, should speak out of pocket with some certain things. Obviously, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but wanting to trade OG after a mediocre game against Miami is dumb, and I don't think that should be really a difference of opinion. I just think that's stupid. So Siakam has 38.4% of the team's total points this season. That seems... So they had Luka at 50%. Luka does not have 50% of the Mavs points. I don't really understand that. Anyways, Siakam has high usage. Other players are going to look good today because Siakam's not here. Get ready for that. Otto going for 20. A lot of guys got to step up. I'm expecting. I think Achua's going to be important here, but Barnes is the most important player for me in this stretch. We need him. We need him to have a good game. Oh, Siakam haters are lurking in the shadows, waiting for a potential poor game here, or a potential good game here from the Raptors. It is what it is. You just got to understand it. Is Scottie the new Shaq with all these endorsements? Yeah, I mean, he's getting the bag. You love to see it. He must have a kick-ass agent. I mean, Scottie, in general, is really trying to build up his personal brand. He's got his YouTube channel. He does the Twitch streams. He's doing all these advertisements now. He just really wants to get himself out there and make money off of his name. He's getting the bag. He's hustling. And it's smart. He's building up that superstar sort of mantra, I guess. Love to see Otto be comfortable out there. Understanding to rotate, but once Otto is fully locked in, confident with his fit, he's going to be done. Yeah, I mean, he's looked good in the very short spells that he's had already. He looked okay against Dallas, brief, but he looks comfy out there. He's not taking high usage, but he's just doing his role, and I like what I'm seeing so far. Pulls up the Google Pixel, 10, 5, and 5. You think, so Scottie Barnes, I don't know. I feel like you like Apple phone products until, you tell me otherwise. If you're sponsored by Google Pixel, I guess you're tied to having to use that, right? You can't be seen using a different phone. What if Scottie Barnes was seen eating at Mr. Sub or something? I mean, why would he ever? But I guess it's a bad example because Subway is the top tier sub. So of the big chains. So why would you eat other places? That's bad. But Google Pixel, this is a good one. What if he wants to use an iPhone type thing? We pulled up without Siakam. Look, we should win today. We are 4-point favorites. We actually might be up to 4.5. There was some steam coming in on the Raptors. Let's see. Green text. Well, yeah. I don't know why it's green. I tried to change the color. I couldn't change. So members, their chat comes up in green. I don't know why. I wanted to make it red or something, but I couldn't find a spot where I could change it. Raptors are -4, but it's kind of moving towards 4.5 over the other way. It's more so on the other side, but looks like the game is about to begin. So a bet I took, as I mentioned earlier, Scottie Barnes' point total is at 16.5. I was expecting it to be a little bit higher, so I'm happy to take the 16.5. One player I didn't like, Gary, was at 19.5. I thought that was too high. I considered betting the under, but I decided I didn't want to root for that during this game. So we got the Scottie Barnes over. Let's see how that goes. I'm more listen, if Scottie drops 10 and the Raptors win, that's more important to me, but just a bet that I have down here. No need to trade any of those core guys. I agree. And Nick Nurse, I think, has done a great job balancing minutes and usage this season. Owen Jones has subscribed. Thank you so much to Owen Jones. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate that. You subscribe yourself to a watch party for every Raptors game. Plus, on top of the watch parties, 3 to 4 videos a week all about the Raptors. Had one that came out yesterday. Gotta be honest, guys. I was fishing for video topics yesterday. I did not really have anything to talk about that I really wanted to talk about. So just talked about something that was kind of on my mind, but just wanted to continue to get videos out. Hopefully, you still found some enjoyment out of that. I still think it was a good video. I wouldn't put out a video I don't like. But there's just some mornings, the headlines write themselves. Some mornings, I'm really fishing through topics and news, trying to find an interesting angle to provide you guys. But it's the way of the road. It's how it's always been. It ain't easy doing 3 to 4 videos a week all about this team. You know what I mean? But I love doing it. We do need a backup point guard. Another angle. So after I put out the video yesterday, I said I would really like to have a backup ball handler, point guard type guy who's a creator. Backup ball handler and creator. And after I posted the video, I actually started thinking a little bit more. And I've been impressed with Koloko this season. I have said this, that he's looked really good. It's just unfortunate that he is the player we have to play in that role, because I think he's looking good, but I think we can do better there. It's really good giving him the development. But as far as aspirations of being the best team possible, I wouldn't mind getting a better version of Koloko. and I was biking home from the gym yesterday, and I couldn't get my mind, and I shut this down a couple of weeks ago. I could not get my mind off of Jakob Poeltl, thinking about how he would fit with this team right now. He's looking really good out of the gates for the Spurs. Chris Dunn, no. But I was very, very much thinking about Jakob Poeltl. So, just what Koloko is doing, except at a much higher level currently in their careers. That would, really, really, really look good. I don't think the Spurs would want too much. I think they're tanking. I think you'd have to give a first. That could be considered too much. Last season, I would have said that's too much. This season, I'm not sure if I'd say it's too much. If you can just fill it with salary and give them our first, maybe you move down a little bit in the draft and take their second like we did last year. They're not getting 2 firsts for Jakob Poeltl. You believe that. If they want a first and salary filler, I think I'd be willing to do that. He would make this team a lot better. Now that I think about it, a little bit better. Starting lineup for the Bulls, they go Dosunmu, Caruso, DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. As I said, no Zach LaVine tonight. He is resting for the back-to-back. For the Raptors, it's Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Scottie Barnes, and that rookie, Christian Koloko. No problem, Adam. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and want to see a Raptors win, make sure you drop a like. We're 8 away from the 50 we set as the goal before the game begins. We got a little bit of time to hit that. If you're getting enjoyment out of the stream, make sure you drop a like. It looks like we're about to get started here at the Scotiabank Arena. Fred VanVleet back for the Raptors, replacing the injured Pascal Siakam in the starting 5. Let's go get it. Koloko next season going to be in some serious potential talks. He already is. He's looking really, really good for your expectation. He's looking fine, like a fine NBA player. I just think if we can get a higher level of that for this season, it just improves his team way more. Tyler's using all the excuses not to go to bed because he's trying to watch the Raptors game. Let him watch the game, Thomas. It's on Sportsnet today. It's a Sportsnet one. Usually I'll give you a little tip. If there's NFL on, it's usually on Sportsnet because TSN has the NFL games. But here we go. We're off and running at the Scotiabank Arena. Immediately, Scottie Barnes is the primary ball handler offensively. Fred moving off ball. Gets it off of Scottie. Okay, Fred in mid-range. Welcome back, Fred VanVleet. Mid-range jumper from the free throw line. Did not like that shot, but okay, it went in for Fred. He's back. He didn't hit a single shot last time he played, so we're already off to a much better start than the last one for Fred. Dosunmu in for Vucevic. We're switching a lot. Koloko comes in and he falls over. We get the steal. Trent in transition, going to the rack, and no foul called. No foul called as Gary Trent was going up. No complaint, so maybe they're right. It looked like a foul to me. That's true. We can't trade this year's first, but next year's first you can trade. I know that rule. I just wasn't thinking about it. You can do next year's, though. Koloko to the rim, and he misses the layup. What just happened there? Patrick Williams, other way, at the rim. Misses, but Vucevic cleans it up and puts it in. All right, scrappy start in the first 60 seconds here. Barnes getting the workload from the handler at the moment. So looks like maybe Nick is listening to Raptors fans. We'll see if that continues throughout the game. It is very early. Off of somebody's foot and almost over and back, but Gary Trent gets it. Welcome to Potato Basketball on Twitch. So many games tomorrow in the NBA. Not a lot today. Barnes in mid-range, no good. Nice rebound by Koloko. Fires it to Trent. Open for 3. No good. Vucevic rebound. Good opportunity there. DeRozan to the rim. Lays it up and in. And 1 for DeRozan. God, I'm going to put on football on my phone. Hang on. And I didn't see the I'm putting on football. There's no way. Nick Nurse using a coach's challenge 1 minute and 48 seconds into the game. I mean, I'm all for getting the calls right and maybe wants to keep Fred out of foul trouble, but that is a ballsy ballsy call from Nick early. Like, there must be a very high degree of confidence that he is going to win this challenge if he is prepared to use it this early. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're using it. I mean, look, if you get it right, then it doesn't really matter. But I prefer more high stakes situations. We will see. Considering what we find second round value, our first round is much higher than most teams would. Yeah, I guess that's why we kind of made that trade with Dragic. I guess if you trade a first for Pirtle, though, thinking about it more, that kind of limits you in your ability to like trade 3 for a supposed superstar later on. So there's pros and cons to doing that. I don't know. Maybe we won't want to trade one this year. Yeah, we just challenged in 1 minute and 48 seconds into this game. Nurse not happy. He wants the call to be correct. He's putting the onus on the refs and the officials. He better be right. You better not lose a challenge. Like, if you're using a challenge, in my opinion, if you use a challenge in the first half for somebody who's not in foul trouble, you need to be guaranteed correct. And what's even crazier about this challenge, this is an and one. So at worst case, you just let it go. DeRozan gets 1 extra point at the line. You're not even avoiding 2 points here. You are avoiding 1 point by doing this. What is he thinking? You are eliminating the 5th point of the night for the other team. That's crazy. Right, for the right player. But yeah, like Pirtle, I think could be the right guy. But then you don't have as much flexibility with picks down the line, which is problemo. So Scottie this season averaging 14.9. He's averaging less points than last season. Checkmate, amateur hour. Somebody said something along the lines of that last stream. All right, we won the challenge. Now DeRozan can't shoot 1 free throw. Two points to Chicago, and we get the ball. All right, 1 point. They're going to fight for every point. What are we thinking? Just let them score the free throw, man. You think we get Turn for a first, second, and Flynn? You think we get Turner, a first, second, Flynn? Well, salary-wise, impossible. You can't do that. Van Vliet, nice pass inside to Koloko. Out to Barnes. Come on, Scottie. Give me some points early. Barnes for 3. No good. Rebound to Caruso. Come on, Scottie. We need the over on points today, pal. Caruso to DeRozan. Weak side corner for Dosunmu. Now out for Vucevic for 3. And he rattles it out. What's up, Ghost? Welcome back. Ghost is your Fred Van Vliet troll in chat. Fred to OG. Now Gary Trent. Scottie Barnes. Open for 3. I mean, that one I would have shot, Scottie. That was interesting. Why didn't he shoot that one? I mean, he shoots everything else. You're wide open there. Vucevic in the paint. Weak side corner for P. Will, who goes nothing but net for the Bulls. 7-2 early on. Here we go again, he says after 1 minute, 2.5 minutes of the game. Here we go again. Barnes, defended by Caruso. Here you go. You got the ISO. They're giving you the look here, Scottie. Be aggressive. Double comes, and he's fouled. Oh, are we bitching about Fred, who's already scored tonight? Is that what the comment is in reference to? Fred is 2 points. We are less than 3 minutes into this game, so I cannot tell you how well he's playing because nobody knows. Only one person scored tonight for the Raptors. I tell you that. Koloko to Barnes. Barnes getting a lot of the ball early. Locked up here by Williams. Right. This is rough. Barnes going to yank the 3. Way off. Well, if 3 minutes are any indication, it's not been Scottie's night. DeRozan to Caruso. Now Patrick Williams underneath, and he's blocked by Koloko. Oh my goodness. What a block by Koloko. Come on, that should give us some fire. Foul by Dosunmu on Fred. It'll be side out of bounds. Wow. Christian Koloko. Maybe don't need to trade. Damn, what a block. Yeah, Patrick Williams is a good defender. And shot clock was winding down. Van Vliet lobs it up. Nice pass, nice feed. And Fred with the assist to Koloko, who throws down the lob. Nice play there on the roll. So far, Koloko's size is a problem for Chicago. Vucevic isn't hanging with him on the glass. But Vucevic's athleticism could be somewhere where they take advantage. Barnes with a rebound here. Now the Raptors going the other way. 4 minutes into the game, it's 7-4. Fred, transition three. No good. I don't know. Oh, I don't like that shot. Caruso to Vucevic. Outside to Dosunmu. Now Patrick Williams' corner three is up again. This one's no good. No contest on the Caruso rebound. And he just puts it away easily. Gotta box out there, guys. Van Vliet switches on to DeRozan. Has Koloko rolling again. Fights off DeRozan and a foul's called. Had DeRozan jumping a little bit there. Why that looks so easy? Because he was. NBA players hitting an uncontested, 4-footer. That is easy. Fred's under a microscope tonight, for sure, from fans. Not from his coaching staff, who have faith in him, I'm sure. All right, here's Fred again. A lot of ball handling going to him and Scottie tonight. 4 minutes in. Fred outside to Scottie Barnes for three. This one's good. Scottie Barnes knocks down the triple. He's playing like he hit it. Keep shooting, but also mix it up with some inside presence. Weak side corner for Dosunmu for three. Raptors leaving that wide open again. That's the third or fourth wide open corner three they've had. We are over-helping at the moment. We're doubling way too aggressively right now. Trent for three. This one's good as well, as Gary Trent makes it a 2-point game. We're very much trying to trap, and it's not working. They're passing right out of the trap so far. Williams in the paint, blocked by Koloko. Oh, man. Gary Trent to OG, going to the rim, and he misses the layup. OG, buddy. That's a mismatch. You got to take advantage on those. Dosunmu to Vucevic. Koloko defending. What a game by Koloko. Fuck Pirtle. We got Koloko. Koloko. Is that another block? Maybe a third block. The Bulls still have it, though, on the rebound. Now Vucevic at the elbow. And he put it away. 14-10. That might have been a third block for Koloko. Not a, we'll give him this, even though he's still scored. Not the best of starts, but here we are. Only down by 4. Getting some blocks, having some fun right here early on in this game. Patrick Williams going to sell the game. I don't know if he's going to sell the game. We'll see. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying, guys. We're 2 likes away from the 50. We obviously want to get to 100 yet again for today. So keep on supporting the stream. NFL Sunday tonight. I don't like when the Raptors games interfere with my NFL Sunday, but it is what it is. I got the games on my phone right here. What's Tom Brady's passing yards tonight so far? Let me have a look. I got the under on Brady passing yards. Seeing they only have 6 points. I don't imagine he's got tons, but I don't want to jinx it here. Who is Jacob? Who's Yako? And in the third, he's at 124. All right, so he could go over. Koloko looking good so far. So maybe it's not worth trading for Pirtle, as I was talking about pregame. We'll have to see on that. So far offensively, a lot of shooting, not a lot of layups. I'd like to see some aggression, Scottie Barnes in particular. He does have the three early on, but I want to see these guys get to the rim. I want to see us move. The Bulls aren't exactly a huge team here. There's going to be some mismatches. Vucevic is a disaster of a defender. Patrick Williams is a good defender, but he can only guard one guy. DeRozan is not a good defender. Caruso obviously is, but size-wise, if you go to the rim, you can take advantage of some mismatches there. Plenty of opportunity at the rim. No Siakam, so hopefully Barnes comes in and kind of steps it up over there. Brady's washed. Every time I say that, he does something ridiculous and shows that he's not, in fact, washed. So I don't know what to think about him. Early on in the game, we are just barely getting started here in Toronto. Bulls showing a lot of good passing moves. They're moving the ball. They're picking on the Raptors' weak side corner threes. We need to eliminate the amount of wide open threes they're getting on the weak side because Patrick Williams seems to have his stroke a little bit tonight. Dosunmu can hit that shot. Oh, Drake in the building for the Raptors game tonight. Banton, I don't think we need him necessarily. Coloco's got 3 blocks here in the first 6 minutes of this game. He has 1 on Patrick Williams, another on Patrick Williams, and another on Patrick Williams. He has 3 blocks on Patrick Williams today. Thank you, Ghost. All right, here we go. Raptors with the ball. Fred gets it over half court. Dosunmu with the full court press. Here's Coloco. Nice feed to OG. Just as you draw it up. Nick Nurse with the play call. OG with the dunk. What a play by the Raptors there. Nice pass by Coloco. Raptors going with some bench early. Dosunmu to stolen by Boucher, who's just come in with Porter. OG in the corner, inside to Boucher, under the rim. Turns out with the right. Oh, just rims out. Okay, good shot there. Good movement there. Raptors on the floor are Van Vliet, Otto Porter Jr., Boucher, OG, and Coloco. Williams inside again. And Coloco almost got a 4th block on Williams. Fred saves it from going out of bounds. Coloco with the interior defense tonight. My goodness. Van Vliet up top to Coloco. Using the size to his advantage here with the right. And it rims out again. Man, we are getting some tough bounces on the glass. Or on the rim, sorry. DeRozan spins off OG. Coloco meets him at the rim. And OG, ooh, I thought he got the block there. It looked clean. That looked clean. Let's see. DeRozan goes past Coloco. And that's just a block, is it not? That's just a block. That's just DeRozan getting swatted, my man. What was that? All right, well, we've already used our challenge, so we're going to have to live with the bad calls for the rest of the game. DeRozan's at the line here. Good free throw shooter, of course, as we know. Do I think OG... Jordan, I think OG can be a DPOY candidate every single season. He is such a good defender. Maybe got one for him. All right. Whatever. Coloco, really good start to this game. Doing just what we need him to do. Offense and defense right now. DeRozan at the line for the second one. It hits both. It's a 4-point game again. Boucher inbounds to Van Vliet. Achua has come in now for Coloco, pairing with Boucher in the front court. Otto and Fred in the backcourt with OG at the 3. OG, going hard to the rim, and he's stripped. It's out of bounds off OG's thigh. I like the move. He's being aggressive. That's the type of shots we're looking for. Keep going to the rim. Getting some tough bounces, but I like the way the offense has been utilizing the ball in the first quarter. Coloco looks good, man, for a 33rd pick. A guy who's contributing from day one. You get that rarely in this spot. DeRozan, nice feed inside, and the Bulls with some nice ball movement making us pay there. 18-12 Bulls, largest lead of the night. We were very early into this game. Raptors a little bit of a tiny cold stretch offensively. Van Vliet with Achua off the screen. Van Vliet passes outside to Porter, and weird ball movement, kind of messy, leads to a good opportunity for Boucher, who is a test to have pushed off, and that is a tough call, man. Let's see this again. I just think that's nothing. That's a no call. He's just being aggressive. Guy gets in his way. He can't hang. There's no push off. Like, what are we doing here? Bulls turn it over. Ball don't lie. Can we get a score as well? Achua puts it up and a blocking foul call. So Achua's heading to the line. I didn't think that was a foul either, man. These are some tough whistles tonight. What do I see Koloko's ceiling? Starting big. He already is a starting big, I guess. You're anchoring sort of big. I don't know. I in the pre-draft, I didn't have a good player comparable for him, so I'm not sure. Reminds me a little bit of Mitchell Robinson, but I think he'd be better than Mitchell Robinson. Chu at the line, hits the first free throw. Raptors finally get a bucket down, 18-13. No way he makes both. Second free throw. Go figure. Can make both. 18-13. Dosunmu to DeRozan. Elbow J. Good defense. It is what it is. It's the tough shot. All right, let's get going here, Raptors. Don't let them pull away early. 7-point game. Public enemy number one. Dragic about to check in. Fred VanVleet, step back three. No good. The shot selection is not smart from Fred tonight so far. OG for three, and he rattles it in. Make it a 4-point game. You best believe that when Dragic checks in, there's going to be some boos ringing around. And he fucking deserves it, prick. DeRozan got OG biting a little bit too hard. Kicks it out to Green. Spins at the rim. Good contest everywhere, but Vucevic puts in the miss. 22-16. Fred to OG. OG's got DeRozan on him, so I like that for OG offensively. I want to see him just take him on a bunch tonight. OG slips, somehow gets it to Boucher. Inside for Achua. Kick out to Otto. Now Fred steps in the paint and lays up the tough shot and gets it off of the glass. Nice play there by VanVleet. No, Zach LaVine out for rest tonight. No Zach LaVine here. Dosunmu to DeRozan. Go to the rim and good things happen, guys. Terry with VanVleet defending. Now Vucevic, come on, Precious, stay with him. Kicked out. It's out of bounds. It's off of Boucher's fingertips. It would have gone out for our ball anyway. Not that Boucher could know. 5 seconds to earn a stop here on the inbound. Let's just tighten up. Nice play by Fred on that. Yep. It is very early in this game. All right, 22-18. 5 seconds to grab a stop here. Come on, get a stop. Don't let them score off that. Scottie Barnes checked back in. They inbound to Green, who is not defended, and he gets an and one off of the inbound. That is very bad. Goran Dragic will be checking in for the Bulls. That's 2 on Boucher. Can't afford to get in foul trouble. First one, that's not even a foul on Boucher. Boucher's got 2 bullshit calls against him. That's not even a foul. My God, man. Well, Green is at the line for the and one opportunity. Gets the shot to go. 18 for the Bulls. Achua. 2:12 to go in the first. Barnes to Trent. Raptors not shooting the ball well tonight. Dragic trying to defend Trent, and he fouls him. Nobody booed him when he came in. A little bit surprising to me. If I was at a game where Dragic could hear me, I would personally go out of my way to learn how to disrespect him in Slovenian. And that's not a joke. OG Anunoby heading to the locker room. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay. OG heading to the locker room. Didn't really see anything crazy happen. Dragic, he's getting booed now on the ball. Dragic to Caruso in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Achua. scored this time. Another slip. Trent mid-range, no good. Trent not looking at his best tonight. 25-19. All right. Thank you, Adam. Got it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that, guys. Another bucket by the Bulls. Raptors not looking good so far tonight. Out of bounds for Raptors ball. (27-19) Bulls. Refs aren't helping us, but our offense is looking really, really sloppy tonight. Some missed shots. We need Gary to have a good game tonight. So far, he's been cold. Hopefully that changes. Here we go. Gary to Scottie Barnes. Don't just shoot it. There you go. Get to the rim. Get to the rim. Good take. Loses it. Okay. I like the aggression. Gotta be better. Terry to Vucevic. Now to Green in the corner for three. And the Bulls up by double digits. Oh, boy. Bad start to this game. No Siakam, and it's showing. Offense, not a lot of answers in isolation. Otto at the free throw line. The J is good. You despise me, don't you? If I gave you any thought, I probably would. Oh, I like that. And OG's back on the bench. All right, we're all good. Green, no good on the three there. Trent saves it from going out of bounds. Raptors a chance in transition. Boucher in the corner. Going to pull up the three. No good. Three ball is not falling for the Raptors tonight. 19 seconds for the Bulls here. Goran Dragic with booze raining down at the arena. Achua on Vucevic. Now Dragic. Bro, don't let him score. And a foul's called. There was a foul to give, so 7 seconds. He brought it on himself. He talked about how professional he was going to be, and then he was the least bit professional, and then tried to ridicule the franchise once he left. Dragic turnaround jumper, blocked by Boucher. Scottie full court heave is off, but the Raptors, despite the block party that we have here, are down 30-21. It's been a rough quarter offensively. Defensively, not horrible, but horrible offensive display from the Raptors after some positivity early, and the effects of no Pascal Siakam maybe raining down slightly. And a lot of the issues, I hate to say, Scottie Barnes not looking good tonight so far. Getting the rebounds and assists we like, but scoring, I like the aggression. I want that to improve, and I think this number will improve as well. Gary is a guy I'm pissed off about because he's not looked the best, and we really need him to step up. The absence. Boucher has some good looks, just a lot of shots not falling for this team. We need to be better, but a full 3 quarters here to get everything right. We're only shooting 30% from the field, and they're shooting 48. There you go. We're down by 9. No secret sauce in this one. Rebound-wise, they are killing us, mostly because we're missing way more shots. And turnover-wise, they committed 3. We got to be a little bit better offensively. We got to make it a little bit more difficult for them to find the weak side corner 3. But I imagine a lot of these things will solve for the Raptors over the course of the game. We're creating good shots. So maybe the offense doesn't look the best, but we are creating good shots. We just got to start hitting a little bit more of them. Your biggest shot maker's out. Guys got to step up. Let's hopefully get that today with the Raptors and some other parts of this one. Trent doing great. Fred's really chucking again. He's starting to hit some shots. He's got 2 buckets, I think, tonight. Just the transition threes are always like, I don't know. He's only 1 for 4 from the field, and that was the first play of the game. Oh, no, sorry. He's 2 for 5. My bad. 0 for 3 from 3, though. That we need that to start falling. But that's a lot of time to get everything fixed up here. Not fast enough pace. It seems a little bit choppy. Maybe Banton wouldn't even be the worst thing in the world here to give him just a chance. But I don't know. It's hard to trust Banton with any minutes the way he's playing. I really don't know. Very interesting. They're doing the Sportsnet, the thing with Brad Fay and Sherman Hamilton, the Shermanator, right out front of the main gate for the Scotiabank Arena. Weird spot to do that. This guy's definitely dealing with some injuries for sure. Ben Rogers off the bench. Yeah. Get him splashing some threes. Get me out there. I'll get some boards. Dragic defended by Barnes. Caruso. Patrick Williams. Now Dragic for 3. Fuck. 33-21. Bulls running wild right now. Not great. Come on. Let's get a bucket here. Get back into it. Barnes with Caruso on him. Got a mismatch of size. Give Barnes the ball down low. Achua going to work. Outside to Trent. Wide open 3. And no good. I mean, Gary. Boucher fights for the rebound and puts it in. But Gary, man, like we got to get those down. We got to get those down. Dragic to Patrick Williams for 3. And he hits it. Oh my God. 36-23 for the Bulls. This is trouble. All right. Ghost. Gonna give you a little 5-minute here. Don't mind criticism about the Raptors, but when it's very obvious, it's just designed to try to get a rise out of Raptors fans. Bad time to chat for you on screen. When it's just designed to get a rise out of Raptors fans and just people in general, and it's not really any base to it, that's when I have a problem with it. Adam, can you go through the studio and ban Brian Avila, please? Because he's hidden on the YouTube, but he still shows up in the software. Can you go into that and ban, please? Brian, what happened to you, man? I really don't know. Brian was like chill for 6 games and then decided that he hated me because I thought OG should have guarded Luka Doncic against the Mavericks. Literally, that was it. That was the only thing. Gary Trent, mid-range. There you go, Gary. Not really mid-range. It was short paint shot. If Dragic drops 30 and we win, that's fine. Dragic in mid-range, and another one drops. Raptors can't get any stops right now. No, we timed him out last stream, Roman, but he's back. Actually, he's hidden. But he's hidden, but we actually have to ban people. I need you guys to, instead of hiding people, I need you to ban them because they'll still show up on the chat on my software, but they won't show up on the YouTube website. Barnes at the rim, and he misses. He gets fouled, but man, Scottie, you got to make those, buddy. Like Scottie's got Caruso defending him. Caruso's a good defender, and I recognize that, but if you're down low at the rim, he's not stopping him enough times to warrant the lack of aggression. Barnes at the line, misses his first one. I'm getting really frustrated with Scottie Barnes right now. Come to Kitchener. Well, whatever Adam did, he made it worse. Looks like. No, you can't hide people. This is what I'm saying. You hide people, they show up on this here. We need to actually ban them. Brian, I don't know what I did to upset you. Down low and foul by Achua at the rim. All right, Brian knows my hometown. It's not hidden or anything. Oh, it fixed later? Okay. I thought I gave it anyways. Brian referenced my hometown. So either Brian is somebody who knows me using a different name, or Brian is somebody who has gone through a little bit of research to learn some information about me. So Brian's really mad that I wanted OG to defend Luka Doncic, man. I didn't think we'd spiral out of control like this. Not good here. Not good here. Yeah, it is a bit of psycho stuff. Could be a new account. That's true. All right, Thaddeus Young has checked in. OG has returned to the game. Raptors down 39-28. Fred getting on an isolation, going to the rim. Kicks it out to Barnes for three. And he got it. Scottie Barnes for three. I mean, prefer if we get some more down low, but the three ball is also falling, and that's not that part of it's not a problem. 39-31. Maybe Remaz. Now Remaz wouldn't insult me like that. It kind of, I don't know. It feels to me. It could be somebody who actually knows me in real life. I'm not sure. It's just kind of strange. The mannerism seems kind of strange. Anyways, well, we'll deal with it from the moderation team. DeRozan. Now Dragic open for three again. This one's no good. Rebound OG. All right, chance to chip in here. Barnes, get downhill. Gives it to Fred. We got Dosunmu and Barnes. Here we go. Come on, Scottie. Draw on the double. Kick out to Fred. There you go. Open look for Fred for three. And Fred VanVleet drops the three-pointer. Welcome back to Fred. And a timeout by the Bulls as the Raptors make it a 5-point game. Make shots. It's that easy. It's a make or miss league. You know, if I was, I'm not an NBA player, but if I was, what I would do is I would just not miss. I would just shoot it and I wouldn't miss. I don't know. These guys getting millions of dollars. You'd think if they made this, I bet this is what boomers say when they watch basketball. White boomers, they go, you'd think they get all this money that they wouldn't miss a shot. This is all they practice, right? The Fred extension deadline is over, so you can't re-sign him mid-season. At least I don't believe. What a name! What a name! Gregory Hall, author, QRA practitioner, coach. Gregory, welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much for subscribing. You just subscribe yourself to a watch party for every single Raptors game and Raptors videos on top of that, 3 to 4 times a week. Appreciate that, Gregory. Join Gregory if you're new to the channel by subscribing to Amateur Hour Sports, and make sure you've liked up the stream if you've not done so already. We're on the road to 100 likes on this stream. Would appreciate the extra bit of support to help this stream appear on some more recommended pages. That's what it does. Helps me a bunch. Bro, doing all the side quests. It does look funny at the top of the screen. Yeah. Since somebody else subscribed so that whole name doesn't block everything else, it literally extends beyond. I'm talking about this up here. Where are we? Over here. You see it? Gregory Hall, author. It's just blocking this part here. It's just so outrageous. Gregory, we love you, man. So we signed Dragic. Honest to God, like it just seemed like a good backup point guard if he wasn't such a dick about playing here. He would have been a really good player for us, and it's the exact type of player that we're missing, but he was just such a dick, right? Gregory, don't apologize. It's amazing. No need to. We love you, Greg. Thank you so much for subscribing. Watch him unsubscribe now. No, don't. Hey, if you like this stuff, make sure you subscribed. I mean, I could easily just change it so it doesn't, like, I could easily just, I'll change it back after, of course, but I could literally just do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There, I could just do that, but that's no fun. We're going to leave it up. Keep forever. No, when the next person subscribes, it'll show up. Another way to league stats schedule against us. I'm making us play all these teams back to back. Okay, nameless. Raptors have the lowest amount of back-to-backs in the NBA this season. And they have I think they have a top 5 friendliest travel schedule. I also believe they have a top 5 schedule in terms of having more rest than their opponents. The schedule was very, very in our favor this season. Well, every team is dealing with these sort of baseball series like the back-to-backs because they're just trying to eliminate travel a lot of the time. In this case, it's a home and home, which isn't that uncommon in the NBA. But it's just a new thing they're doing this season. What is a QRA practitioner? I actually have no idea what that is either. I would like to know. What's Barnes' ceiling? Absolute ceiling, like absolute top tier ceiling, furthest you can go. I think he could be an MVP. Do I think he ever will be an MVP? No. But I think absolute top tier ceiling, like this is a guy who can do it all. Barnes inside to Koloko, off the glass, no good. Gotta make those. And then Thad and Koloko fighting for the same rebound. Either of them could have gotten it, but neither of them did. Double on DeRozan. Good double there. We gotta pick up the pieces. Fred, good contest. Sorry, good rotations. Dragic, step back in mid-range. What a fucking horseshit shot, man. Dragic shooting like he's never shot before. Van Vliet. And fouls called against the Bulls. Using your own biofield to balance the body without machines. Oh. Interesting. What's going on, Chris Rock? How were we faves against the Bulls? No Zach LaVine. And we're at home. Fred to Barnes. Goes to the rim with the right. Another miss. Gets his own miss. And then turns it over. Bro, Scottie's struggling a bit tonight. 42-34. I actually don't think Banton would be a bad thought right now, just to inject something to this game. You know what I mean? 42-34. And it's turnover. Van Vliet going right to the rim, and he's blocked by Vucevic, and it's off him. And he had a pass available to Scottie Barnes, and I am confused. He took it right at the big. I mean, I guess he made him make a good defensive play. I mean, I guess Scottie Barnes. The pass wasn't there. I take it back. Dosunmu to Vucevic. Almost another steal, but Vucevic has a lane. Kick out, and Jones for the three. I actually don't know who that is. I just heard Matt Devlin say his name. OG to Thaddeus Young. Corner three is up. No good. Rebound Koloko on the weak side. Gives it outside to Fred. Shot goes up. No good this time. Thad rebound. Puts in away the offensive rebound. It's a 6-point game. Green. Jones. Now, Koloko with the steal. OG to the rim. Going up and puts it in. Past Dragic. It's a 4-point game again. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Raptors fighting back into this game. Could use another stop here. It's 42-38. 5:26 to go. Vucevic. Jones Jr. Good contest by Barnes. Here come the Raptors in transition with Van Vliet. Van Vliet drives in. Kick out to OG. Drives past Dragic. Kicks out. Got Fred in the corner. Come on, Fred. Wide open three for Fred. And it's a 1-point game. Fred Van Vliet with the bucket. Nice play by Fred. And it's a 14-4 run. And the Raptors are right back in this game. Good stuff. What's going on right now? Sorry, I gotta check. I'm trying to deal with something here. All right, Rowan, I'm adding you on your new email. There's no reason why it shouldn't work, by the way. Give me one sec, guys. Working on something moderation-wise, and it's pressing. Give me 1 second while I'm doing that. But the Raptors showing some good fight here, getting some stops, starting to hit their shots. Shot selection still a little bit dicey to me, but good things are happening at the moment. It's 42-41. It could have been a lot uglier. So let's just keep this good momentum going. We got the home crowd behind us. Fred VanVleet starting to hit his three-pointers, which is going to be a big thing for this team. We'll keep on progressing in that vein. All right, adding in Roman right now. One sec, guys. What do you guys thought? Who's been the most impressive so far? I really like Koloko tonight, and I was talking about pregame how, I mean, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to go after a guy like Jakob Poeltl, but you got to maybe have to give up a first. I mean, they apparently want more than one first. Roman, you should have an invite to your email that you sent. Is it worth it? I mean, maybe it's more worth it giving Koloko, who's playing well, the minutes, and letting him just ascend to new levels. That's not the worst thing. Fred leads in points and assists. That is not surprising. Fred VanVleet should be the second best player on this team. He's 4 for 9 right now. He's got 10 points, 4 assists. Things are looking okay there. Scottie Barnes with 9 points. He's 3 for 9. He's 2 for 5 from 3. He's being aggressive at least. He's taking those shots. Just got to be a little bit better. More than one first for Jakob is lunacy. Yes, it is very much. Ghost is going to die. Ghost is gonna get banned before the end of the stream, I think. He seems to not care either. Elite Chicken, what's going on? Welcome to the Twitch chat. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight on YouTube. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you drop a like. As much as I love Order 66, the like total, we want to get to 100. You can help us get there. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the stream. It's Drizzle subscribed on YouTube, and I missed out on that. Thank you to It's Drizzle. That's the most recent sub. I'll pull it up again because I didn't shout it out earlier. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. 76 are 4 and 6. Yeah, it's tumultuous over there. And they don't have the Phillies to lean on anymore, so they do have the Eagles, but I have to look at that. But Koloko has 4 now? I thought he had 5, sorry. I thought he had 4. Koloko has 5 blocks? I hope that wasn't a spoiler. Koloko is on. The Bulls do have the ball. Inbound to Caruso, who's blocked by Koloko. Okay, 5 blocks. It's okay. I wasn't talking about the game. You didn't know. VanVleet going the other way. Kick out to OG. OG, nice feed to Koloko, who throws down the slam dunk. And the Raptors improve to a 16-4 run and are now in the lead, approaching halftime. 4:34 to go on my game clock. Dosunmu to Caruso. Kabloko. Caruso outside to Williams for 3, contested by Barnes. And it bounces up and goes in. You know, those always sting when it bounces off the rim and it just gets a shit roll and goes in. As a Raptors fan, you can never complain about a bounce off the rim for the rest of your life. You can never complain about it. 20 years from now, you can't complain about the bounce. Barnes going up strong and puts it in. 11 points for Scottie Barnes. There we go. That's much better from Barnes, and he ties up the game again at 45. We got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Williams, ball swings around, back to him. Almost stolen by OG. Inside for Green. Nearly another block by Koloko, and OG just got a little bit too aggressive for that steal. This is Koloko's best game he's played in his NBA career so far. Short NBA career so far, of course. Koslamo. VanVleet off a screen. Up top to Koloko, who, I mean, hey, when you're playing well, you get the bounces, and it's off Koloko's fingertips and just gets the bounce and goes in. Tied at 47 now. Vucevic, 3:11 to go. Caruso off the screen. Good defense here. Hands are up. Patrick Williams to Vucevic. Now Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls, but it's stolen away. Here come the Raptors in transition with Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Oh, he had the pass and he loses it. He wanted the foul, but man, if he got that to Barnes, that's 2 points. Dosunmu to Green. Let's hustle back. All right. Van Vliet thought there was a missed call there. The way he's complaining, I feel like he's right, but in the end, it's a turnover. Caruso to Vucevic. Thad tried to get the steal, and instead, Vucevic will tuck it in for 2. 49-47 for the Bulls with 2:31 to go in the half. Barnes, step back 3 is up. This one's no good. 2 for 6 from 3 tonight. Dosunmu to Vucevic. Kick out, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Raptor ball. Good job forcing the turnover. Not a good pass, but good job for his turnover. Raptors, exciting run here. They were down by was it 11 at one point, and they fought themselves back into this game. They were up a little bit, and it's an even game now. Guys, make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying. I mean, if it's a good shot, I don't mind the early shot clock threes if it's wide open. If it's a bad shot and you can get better, then I don't really understand it. You know what I mean? Van Vliet in the paint, and this time he is fouled. 49-47. I'm not sure if it's bonus. It is bonus, so Fred with a chance to tie it at the line here. $49-47. The Leafs are playing, yes. No money on the Leafs tonight. Did yesterday. They got the win. A cheeky 2-1. It's a tight game against the Bruins. And I did have, I guess, an SGP with Matthews to score and Leafs to win. Matthews scored twice, so that did win. So Fred gets both, and it's a tie game late in the half. Caruso, early entry pass. Now Vucevic to Dosunmu. Gives it to Vooch again. And a travel's called on Vooch. Raptors will get it back here. 49 all. 151 to go. And Raptors inbound to Barnes, who has taken a lot of the workload in the ball handling duties tonight. They're setting up a play. Barnes, let's play with some pace here. Let's see some pace on this play. Thad to OG. Fred peeling out up top. Has a good look for 3. It's up and it's down. Welcome back to Fred VanVleet. He's on fire tonight after a rough start to the game. 52-49, just like they drew it up there. Play calling has been good. DeRozan, double comes. And traveling called again. The Raptors forcing up the turnovers and making the Bulls pay on the other end. Barnes. Over half court to Koloko. What's the play this time? Well, they wanted Barnes down low. Play wasn't there. Koloko handoff to Barnes. Patrick Williams defending, but Barnes off the screen. Lobs it to Koloko, who's fouled by Vucevic. Nice feed by Barnes. Move back from Twitch. Yeah. Yes. Not move. I mean, I'm doing both now. You know what I mean? Koloko, the discount version of Evan Mobley. Man, at 33rd overall, that is like the best compliment I think you can give a guy. That's excellent. One was drafted 4th and one was drafted 33rd. Saying that like it's an insult. Barnes is a Walmart Magic Johnson. That's pretty good. I don't know about you guys. That's pretty good. Koloko, free throw. Second one is good, and that increases the lead to a 2-possession game with 1:12 to go in the first. Vucevic, past Koloko. Kicks it out to Caruso. Extra pass to Dosunmu. Now DeRozan. He should have shot that. DeRozan has it stolen off by OG. It wasn't really, DeRozan turned it over. He lost the handle. Barnes. Trying to drive past Patrick Williams. He's playing well on defense, not so well offensively tonight. OG. Step back mid-range. It's way off. OG, we don't need... He got the steal, okay. And then he goes and dunks it, okay. That's more like it, OG.
There goes that man.
With the hammer, I mean, I don't like that mid-range, but hey, he got the rebound and he put it away. Vucevic, 55-49 Raptors. Bulls were up 30-19, but here we are. DeRozan to Caruso. Weak side is open again. Doesn't make us pay. Last shot opportunity. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 0.6. 55-49. Barnes. Can we get one last bucket? Fred for three. Can he cap off the half? Oh, it doesn't go this time. Caruso to Dosunmu. Doesn't get it off in time. It doesn't go anyways. All right. What a fight back for the Raptors. Down by 11 points. They go into half up 55-49. Fred VanVleet with 15. He's been very, very impressive. Scottie Barnes really, really got going in second quarter. He's got 11 points. We'll talk about the halftime breakdown of stats in just a sec. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, Raptors. What a second quarter we just had there. Thank you for sticking around through that break. If you were if you're enjoying that music. I also tweeted out while I was in the bathroom because I just have a lot of thoughts. So, and I'll talk about that. So I tweeted out that Scottie Barnes really making a point of actually getting to the rim here. And it's helping not only his stat line, because he now has 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. It's helping the entire team. As he started to get more aggressive going to the rim, the Raptors started to put up more points. And big thing that when Scottie Barnes is getting to the rim, great finisher, great scorer, the opposition is going to naturally care a lot. And when they are caring a lot, they collapse, free up three-point opportunities for guys like, Fred VanVleet, who has really come alive from a three-point game in this second quarter here. Let's show you guys the stats. Koloko, 5 blocks and 5 rebounds in the first half. He's 3 for 6. OG playing well again, doing his thing, doing his job. 4 for 7. Barnes, 4 for 11, like I said. Fred VanVleet now 5 for 11 after a shaky start. He's 3 for 8 from 3, which is good. 15 points. He's got the second highest plus-minus on the team after Thaddeus Young. Gary Trent is 2 for 6. We got to get him. He's got to get himself going. We're giving him shots. We're giving him good looks. Got to start knocking down some of those jumpers, man. He's a minus 11 tonight, the worst on the team. Thaddeus Young, I think he's been very underutilized this season so far. He's a very smart player. Seems like he's showing it tonight. Boucher, not his finest game, bringing some energy, but he's somebody who can get the hot hand and get going. Chua, not his best tonight either. Same for Otto, but hey, Stars are playing well. We're up by 6. Let's keep that going. We were shooting 30% after the first quarter. We're up to 43.8 after a very impressive second quarter. Rebounding, here's a big difference. The Bulls had way more rebounds than us after the first quarter. I believe it was, I think they had 18 after the first quarter, and now they have 23. That just seems like it's wrong, but we have a lot of rebounds from that second quarter, and we made them pay, winning that quarter by 15 points. Turnover-wise, we are forcing way more, putting those extra possessions to work. Here we are at the half, up by 6. Good stuff from Toronto. Nightwolf, welcome to the Twitch chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. We got Potato Basketball and Nightwolf in the chat here. YouTube chat is really not working for my software. Whatever reason. Anyways. Barnes for another triple-double. Hey, if he gets over 16.5 points, I'm a happy man tonight. I took that bet before the game. Will Koloko ever see the G League? I don't know. It's a good question. I think that's a question worthy of... I think like when the 905 are like later on in the season, it may be worth like putting him in for a couple of games. Phoenix, thank you for that. Super chat, by the way. That was a super chat. Thank you so much to Phoenix for that one. I don't know. Would I wager against it? I feel like he might get a couple here and there. I guess if we never trade for a big, he's our only big, so there would be never a reason to have him in the G League. I don't know. It's possible he never even touches the G League, which would be insane for a 33rd overall pick. $30 in G League game, better than 10 with big club. Well, he's getting more than those minutes, though. I guess we're fully healthy, maybe not, but he's got 16 minutes. It's halftime, and he's playing really well. Like, we may have to carve out a role for him, specifically, even when we are healthy. I don't know. And yeah, I guess there could be a case of if 30 minutes in G League, is that better than 10 minutes in the NBA? That's another good point. I think realistically, if you're getting 10 minutes in the NBA, there's no reason why you can't also get 30 minutes in the G League. So right now he's getting more of a role than just those 10 minutes. But there's no reason why when the Raptors are at home and the 905 are at home, he can't do both if he's not getting a ton of minutes with the NBA team. So for instance, the 905 play at home on Thursday. We have Raptors home games on Wednesday, Friday. They could get him in for double duty there, but with Siakam out especially, I think he's going to get tons of minutes in the NBA. Time to make some tea. Sounds good, Nameless. Don't save me any. Not a tea or coffee drinker. Gotta treat big man. They got a great big man leader for him when he does. Reggie Perry, I don't know about a leader, but Reggie Perry's a good player. 905 are 1-1 to start the season. They lost to the Go-Go's today in their 2 games at Capital City. There's pros and cons, I'd say. to the 10 minutes here or 30 minutes there. But right now, like I said, he's getting more minutes here. Will the Raps trade for SGA? They will certainly try to, but I don't know if they'll ever get him. What are the Buccaneers saying right now in that game? They are down 13-9. Did they just score a touchdown, though? Brady looks like he's going under his passing yards unless this game goes to overtime. I don't even know what the score is, though. It was just following NFL here. Oh, a drop pass in the end zone. That would have won the Bucs the game, pretty much. Oh, let's actually focus on this. Another one there. I was in a Raiders live stream. They booed. I say go Jaguars. It was 17-0. Man, how down bad are the Vegas Raiders? 17-0 to the Jags. And they fucking blow it. How bad are 2 wins? They were supposed to be a threat this season. They got Devontae Adams. It was all cool. Derek Carr's underrated. And then, damn, they suck. I don't know. Koloko was a defensive beast in college. We knew. I mean, if you watch my videos, you knew it, especially. He's a good defender. He was a great defender in college. And I expected some of those skills to translate to the NBA. The rim protection isn't surprising to me. I knew he had that. I knew he was going to be good in that spot. The drop coverage he's showing is much better than expected at this point in his career, and I'm really, really liking that. And what I'm also liking more is he's actually looking showing some offensive skills. Like there was really nothing this summer like he did offensively, but he's actually showing some decent stats at cutting. We got Isaac in the Twitch chat who's resubscribed. Unfortunately, there's no text-to-speech on that anymore. But he says, hi, chat. Did you know you can subscribe on Twitch for free by using your Amazon Prime account? That is true. If you're watching on Twitch, you can link your Twitch account to your already existing Amazon Prime account if you have it. With that Prime link, you get a Prime sub on Twitch once a month, and you can use it on this stream. For completely no charge to yourself, you can subscribe to this channel on Twitch and help give me a bit of extra cash. Do some support, doesn't cost you a thing. Also on YouTube, make sure you've liked up the stream. We're getting close to 100 likes on this one. And if you're enjoying, make sure you subscribe. By subscribing, you put yourself in line for a watch party, sorry, I blanked, for every single Raptors game, plus on top of that, 3 to 4 videos a week, all about the Raptors. I'll have a video, we play tomorrow. So a video will be out on Tuesday and Thursday this week. Here's our schedule. Guys, Monday, we have a live stream. Tuesday, we have a video. Wednesday, live stream. Thursday, video. Friday, live stream. Saturday, live stream. Sunday, probably, we'll see if I do anything Saturday night. Video. 7 days of content. Plus, on top of that, you have the amateur hour clips where we do the post-game show highlights if you don't catch the stream. Plus, on top of that, I have my second channel, Amateur Hour TV, where I do additional Raptors coverage 2 to 4 times a week. So much content in the Amateur Hour Production Network. Speaking of the subs, Mr. Bro has subscribed on Twitch as well. Thank you so much to Mr. Bro, Amateur Army Vet, along with Shut Up Isaac. Do you think Koloko can somewhat develop a three-point shot? Yeah, enough that you can put him in the corner and people have to actually care somewhat. I absolutely think so. Let's see here. Do I think Siakam will be top 5 MVP candidate? Yes. I mean, he's shown he can be that early on this season, but you're going to have to keep up such a high level all season. I don't think he will be, but I think it's certainly something within the realms of his capabilities. Out soccer, Canada doesn't have much talent yet. Well, they're in the World Cup, and they've never qualified for the World Cup. They were qualified by default in 86. Actually, that's a lie. They qualified in 86 because Mexico is the host, and there was an extra spot. So they did qualify for that one. They have qualified for the most recent one. And I went to a lot of their games that were in Canada, and it's going to be fun. I don't think they get out of their group, but it's going to be a fun watch the World Cup no matter what happens. I was trying to acclimate. I love that word. Look at 905 Yada using the full scope of his diction. Acclimate himself into the team more before he begins taking that scoring role. You can tell his veteran side is advising him to. He'll step once he's at that point. And 905, that is exactly what we kind of need from a player like him. Here's a guy who just won an NBA championship, and he got that championship by playing his role. There's no third overall pick ego. He knows his role. He understands what he has to do to help get this team to another level. And it's seeming like he's chipping in and doing great things. I've really, really liked what he's done in this spot. And as he gets more acclimated to the roster, he will start scoring more. And we'll get more of an offensive load, which is great. Siakam's at his ceiling. That's fine. I think, no. I don't think, like actual full ceiling, I think there's another level where he's hitting pull-up threes at a consistent rate, at the same consistency of his catch-and-shoot threes. I think like that is the absolute ceiling of his playmaking and rebounding. I think we're seeing from a scoring standpoint. I think there's a level where he's hitting those pull-up threes consistently. Not sure if he'll get there, but he's 28. Like, he can continue to develop through his prime. You know what I mean? All right. Let's dig in here for the third quarter now. Here we go, guys. Bulls, Raptors get a stop. Here they come the other way with Van Vliet. Going to the rim and lays it in. Fred picking up where he left off. And now he is at 17 points early. Can you rest? I can't do spin the wheel, unfortunately, right now. I am very sorry, J Money. Are Raptors contender with this team? I don't think so, no. But we can have a lot of fun and be a playoff team and watch these young guys continue to develop. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Van Vliet lobbed up to Koloko, who puts it in, and Vucevic, his defense. And the Bulls not showing a lot to fight against Koloko's size tonight. Fred is looking extremely good. We got a new follower on Twitch, Zwex122. Thank you so much to Zwex. Welcome to the Amateur Army. We do a live stream on Twitch for every single Raptors game. Gary nearly pokes away that steal. With the right trade, sure, but not with this current group. DeRozan for three. Doesn't go, gets his own miss on the short rebound, flicks it out to Williams for three, who misses. Rebound to Barnes, who inexplicably tips it to Williams. Now Koloko says, "Give me that shit," and takes the rebound. We got another new follower on Twitch. Alarm Dark. Oh my God, what is this? Dark Cassette. Alam Dark Cassette, something. I'm sorry if I'm reading it incorrectly. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Give me that. I'm joking. You think he growled as he went for that rebound? You saw Scottie Barnes fumbling around the layup. Give me that. All right. Raptors up by 59 to a 52 scoreline. Barnes with the ball. Fred VanVleet peels off. Fred VanVleet's having such a good game tonight. Koloko to OG. It's stolen. Not a great pass by Koloko. Caruso going up strong. Misses the layup. Good defense by Barnes. Now Trent for three. No good for Trent. Gets his own miss. Goes up, tough shot with the right, and one for Gary Trent Jr. 61 to 52. Gary Trent wants to get going in this half. We got another follower on Twitch. Look at the Twitch viewers right now. Lakey039. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much for subscribing. What happened in the Bucks game? They did not convert on fourth down, it seems. What's Brady's pass yards? That's what I care about. It is actually probably going to go over inexplicably late in this game. Oh, fuck. No way Brady went over. That's crazy. It's at 258. Actually, they even get a touchdown here. You won't go over. It looks like I'm going to win that. OG going to the rim. Tough layup, just rims out. Raptors up by 8 right now. Sorry I have to care about that. DeRozan, tough shot in mid-range. He's fouled. It looks like he's going to head to the line here. I don't know. I don't know. He didn't get the call either. And Brady, no way he went over his pass yards. God damn. In the fourth quarter. In the last few minutes, he goes for 100 pass yards. What the fuck, LA? Damn, that's a tough L to swallow on the Brady pass yards. All right, you win some, you lose some. 62-56 for the Raptors, who have fought back from being down by double digits tonight. Fred swings it out to Trent, who drives in, has a lane, and Gary Trent with the slam. Man, you don't say that every day. Gary Trent finds the lane and soars up for the huge hammer at the rim. Vucevic to Caruso. Now in the corner for Dosunmu. Doesn't go off the rim. Barnes with the rebound. Gives it to Gary Trent. Now OG Anunoby for three. No good. Foul against Dosunmu, it looks like. Raptors are looking good gold tonight, Lakey. I got to agree with you there. OG. Muscles off DeRozan. He said, get out of my way. You're too small, man. OG fights it off at the rim. He's so strong for his size. He doesn't use it enough. 66-56. Raptors up 10 now. Caruso at the line. Kicks out to Dosunmu for three. And he got a big bucket for the Bulls. Back to a 7-point game. Barnes bringing it the other way. Come on, Barnes. Let's get 6 more points tonight, huh? Barnes has an open spot, and he throws it to nobody. What the fuck was he doing? He has like 3 of those a game where he just one hand slings it to literally nobody. It's just a little, it's just a tad confusing. You know what I mean? Caruso off of a screen gives it to Vucevic. Now DeRozan back to Vooch, open for three, and he hits it. He's good enough to hit a couple of those. OG with the right, no good. Open look for OG. Fights for his own rebound and gets it, and then loses it again. Man, OG, what you doing, man? DeRozan to Dosunmu, open for three, and get the bounce, and it's a 9-0 run by Chicago. All right, so things like this happen. Back to 1-point game. Fred, nice feed to Barnes under the rim, and he lays it in. He wanted the and one. He doesn't get it, but nice pass by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's looking so good tonight, by the way. As if some of you thought he wasn't a good player. Dosunmu for three. This time it's no good. Caruso gets the rebound, but Fred picks his pocket, but it's out of bounds. It did look like it was off Van Vliet, and the refs are in line with that. Thank you all the viewers we got on Twitch and YouTube. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, to drop a like on the stream to show your support to the channel. Let's go for 100 likes on our stream today. And if you're watching on Twitch, you can follow. If you're watching on YouTube, you get a watch party like this for every single Raptors game, plus 3 to 4 videos a week, all concerning the Raptors. If you like my analysis, you like my energy, you'll like Amateur Sports, so consider subscribing. Hey, Michael, I'm with you. The three had 3 bounces. I'm with you on that. As a Raptors fan, I don't think we're allowed to ever complain about a bounce on a shot. I think for the rest of my life, I am not ever allowed to complain about a bounce off of a rim on a jump shot. I think it's just, you had your one, and you got to live with the fact that for the rest of your life, they're going to bounce in against you. You know what I mean? We got the one. We got the biggest one maybe in NBA history. We'll have that. Man, the OG slander tonight. He's 5 for 11 with 11 points. A couple sloppy turnovers, I agree, but like Scottie Barnes is the same, I guess. Shout out Michaels for sure. Shout out the GOATs for sure.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I believe we did call a timeout here. Yeah, there's a lot of Jacob slander tonight. Some in chat. Damn. Some homophobia in chat as well. Yeah, it's showing up on the YouTube. We're trying to get rid of it. We're doing our best. Sorry. Yeah, we'll believe me, the moderation team is going above and beyond right now. Yeah, so it looks like what's happening right now is that Brian Avila is really mad that he got banned, and he's making new accounts, and he's just going to come back. Hopefully Gmail at some point or Google figures it out, but shit happens. So my guess is that it's just the same user making new accounts. Yeah, very weird. And again, guys, this fight was caused because I said I thought OG was going to guard Luka Doncic, and he was very upset about that. I'm not even joking or exaggerating. Caruso for 3, air ball. Not even joking. The fight was caused because I said I wasn't even complaining. I thought OG was going to guard Luka Doncic, and he wasn't. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That is literally what triggered him. Boucher at the rim. Tough layup. Gets the bounce this time. Here we go. 70-65. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm good. Desuma with 3, no good. Caruso on the rebound, no good. And then Vucevic, other side, another rebound. Weak side rebounding. Got to be better there. We are a very good defensive rebounding team, so it's rare to have that issue. But tonight, Van Vliet drives in, gives it to Boucher. Corner 3, too strong. Koloko on the glass. It's out of bounds for a Bulls ball. It's a tough game right now. It's 70-67 for the Raptors. Up by 3. Exactly halfway through the third quarter. 6 minutes to go. Cruz looks like your Uncle Sammy. He just looks like a substitute teacher. Listen, you don't got haters, you're not doing something right. You know when people hate on you that you've got enough of a presence that people care. Vucevic, weak side to Terry, and he steps out of bounds. And Green hit the 3, so it's good he did. 70-60. 5:47 to go in the quarter. Raptors up by just the possession here. Fred switches on to DeRozan, gets past him. The 3 ball is up, no good. And a foul on the 3-pointer, and DeRozan is unhappy. And they give him the tee. They tee him up. That'll be 4 free throws, I think, for Fred VanVleet to add on to this 3-point lead the Raptors have. Let's see. And he whacked him. That looked like a 3. And man, DeRozan was pissed. Jeez, I don't think there's a point of challenging that. So this is the tech for VanVleet. The free throw is up and down. Fred has 18 points, and he's got 3 more potentially at the line. So 3 free throws here. First one is good. Well, first 2 are good. He's got 2 more now. 72-67, 5:38 to go on the DeRozan tech plus foul on the 3. I mean, look, he hit him. I don't know why DeRozan was that upset. That's true. We did make our comeback when Dragic was on the court. That's a good point. And Fred on the 4th free throw in this set to make it a 7-point game, and he hits all 4. And a sub, I think, being made here, or no, they're wiping the floor. Wouldn't want another adductor strain or anything. Make sure to like up the stream if you guys are enjoying. Would appreciate it. Supporting the content. DeRozan to Vucevic. Now Dosunmu, back to Vooch. And almost a steal, but Otto Porter Jr. is attested to have fouled. Pascal is not playing. He's out for minimum 2 weeks. I expect it will be more. Dosunmu, inbound to DeRozan. Defended by VanVleet and OG. And a foul call. They literally stood there. Oh my God, what is the call? They literally stood there and DeRozan fell over. I mean, let me say this again, but it looked like nothing. Good double in the corner. You trapped him. Literally nobody touched him. He just jumped and fell over. Man. Unless I missed something, that just looks like a blatant flop. Got the call though. Vucevic for 3. Ball don't lie. Here come the Raptors up by 7. VanVleet. Pass the screen. Gives it to Otto. Come on, Otto for 3. Doesn't go this time. Dosunmu. Rebound. Bring it the other way. And Vucevic blocked by Koloko. And a jump ball. Koloko says no. 6 blocks for the 33rd overall pick in his only the 10th NBA game of his career. Wow. Koloko looking good tonight. Koloko, no, you don't. Give me that shit. I don't know how that was a jump ball. I don't know. Anyway, I'll take it. Koloko wins the jump. Here comes Boucher. Hand it off to Fred, please. There you go. It's Fred. His value will never be higher. You got to trade him. VanVleet lobbed up to Koloko, who's fouled. And that's going to be on the ground, on the floor, but it isn't a bonus. Had it not been in the bonus, that wouldn't be shots. And I will say, alley-oops should be shooting fouls because the player is going up there to shoot. But they always call alley-oops as on the floor fouls. Well, I mean, we're far away from Koloko winning Defensive Player Awards. Let's focus on the right now here. Koloko needs 4 more blocks to break the all-time record. What is the all-time? Surely the all-time record for blocks in a game is higher than 10. So most blocks by Raptors rookies all time. Marcus Camby got 9 ones. So it'd be 4 more tonight for a Raptors single game rookie record. Koloko at the line. And how about the big man with a couple free throws that dropped? 76-67. He was Defensive Player of the Year last year for a reason. DeRozan has a lane to the rim, and they call goaltending on Clay. It looked like goaltending, just a fraction late from his 7th block there. And it's the right call. It's the right call. I like that mentality. VanVleet to Achua. Working on DeRozan. This is a good matchup. And a charge is called. A little out of control there. Don't mind him going at DeRozan, though. Achua struggling for minutes tonight because he just has not had impacts this season other than that game against Miami. And yeah, they let DeRozan do that. DeRozan, weak side to Dragic. Good closeout by Porter. Inside for Dosunmu, who lays it in. That was good ball movement. 76-71, 3:54 to go in the third. Raptors want to keep out to this advantage heading into the fourth. Achua to Boucher. We've been in control since midway through the second, but the Bulls are right here. Otto, mid-range, no good. Tipped up, and Achua gets the rebound. Now Koloko. And there was an issue with the shot clock. It reset to 24 rather than 14, so they're just going to try to fix that quickly. What's Scottie Barnes for points tonight? I think he's 13, if I'm not mistaken. Scottie Barnes is 13 indeed, so I need 4 more from him tonight. Van Vliet to Koloko. Koloko for 3, and it's way off. DeRozan, past Boucher, out to Vucevic. And it's stolen. Here come the Raptors in transition. Boucher, go up to the rim, and Boucher lays it in. Green didn't want any of that smoke. And it's a 7-point game. 3:07 to go in the third. Bonjour. Bonjour indeed. Raptors playing great Siakam. Yeah. Dosunmu layup, no good. Vooch rebound. Back to Dosunmu. He thought he was out of bounds, and it is out of bounds. Turnover forced by the Raptors again, and a timeout has been called. And Raptors up by 7, heading into the last few minutes here of the third. 2:55 to go. Since that second quarter, the Raptors have been in control and need to continue to keep on playing just like this. And by the way, Nameless, for guys who don't know, is joking. Don't get riled up. Guys, make sure, again, if you're enjoying the stream, you have liked. If you've not done so already, it does go a long way to supporting the brand and supporting the content. We are still not at 100. We're close. You have 8 more likes to go to get to 100. And by liking the stream, you help put food on the table. You know what happens? You take a second out of your day, drop a like, and YouTube is more likely to put this on somebody's recommended page. So it does help out a bunch. Also, by the way, for a watch party for every Raptors game, you can follow on Twitch and also subscribe on YouTube. On top of that, on YouTube, you get videos throughout the week, 3 to 4 times, all about the Raptors. 6 to 8 pieces of content a week. All you got to do is subscribe. You get it for free. But if you do want to go the extra mile, you can become a member, like many of the great members we have in chat. I saw Chris Rock here. I saw D Tassie here, Gamer Boy D as well, on top of others like D Wiz, Jordan Misfit. Make sure you guys are also considering becoming a member. You get the emotes, the W's, the faces. You also get the 9-5 beside your name, and then in your 1-month anniversary, you get the 1 month beside your name, and we'll start seeing those soon, hopefully. So thank you to everybody for the support. Let's have a good game, rest of the game here, and let's go grab a win here without Siakam. We were favored by 4 going in. Wave Siakam, yeah. We don't need him. We don't need him. It's all jokes in chat, by the way. Nobody is suggesting we should actually trade Siakam. I just want to make that very clear. How are the BC Lions looking? Any CFL fans? They're up. Hey, they won 30-16. BC Lions winning on the money line. Here we go. We got a nice win right there. Shout out the Lions. Shout out the CFL. What round is that? Is that the conference semis or whatever? I have no idea how CFL works. I don't care about the CFL. Sorry if you do. I just don't. DeMar only has 10. I mean, we're defending well. He's had some great games against the Raptors in the past, but tonight we're doing well. I mean, it could change. He could light up the fourth. You never know. He shot 4 times because we're making it tough for him to get shots up. The double defense, it was bad in the first, but now we're rotating really well off ball, so it's been working. Otto Porter to Achua at the rim, and yeah, you can't block it, and you can't stop it, and you can't miss if you just throw it down. 80-71, Dosunmu to DeRozan. Don't poke the bear, ladies and gentlemen. The double comes on DeRozan, and he nearly turns it over again. In fact, he does turn it over. Here's Barnes in transition. Take it to the rack. Nice feed to Trent down low, who's fouled, and he will head to the free throw line. What is going on with DeMar? You'd think without Levine as well, he'd be chucking tonight, but he's not. The length is really affecting him, it seems. I wanted OG. I wanted Scottie to just go up and shoot that. .221 to go. Gary at the line can make it an 11-point game. He can't, though, because he missed the first one. But he can make it a 10-point game. I'm not trying to jinx. Like, look, DeMar can light us up for 20 in the fourth and win them the game. So I missed DeMar. No. We got a ring that shines a lot brighter than DeMar did, unfortunately. It's sad, but it's the reality. Lowry will sign him to a one-day contract, and he will retire after. That's going to happen. DeRozan, step back in mid-range. And there you go. Poking the bear, and he knocks down the jumper. 81-73. Raptors in the bonus. Come on, Scottie. Scottie back in the game. Has the mismatch with Dragic. Fires the pass to Boucher. Now Otto. Here we got the mismatch. Play 4 out. Scottie asking for some action. Drives in. Goes up with the right. This one's no good. Dragic, good defense there. DeRozan. Double comes. Gives it to Vucevic. We're rotating well. Gary Trent. And Dragic with a hand in his face for 3, and he got it. Dragic shooting the ball well tonight. And it's back to a 5-point game. Tough shot, and he dropped it. It is what it is. Scottie handoff to Gary. Now Otto. Boucher. Now Trent. Raptors around the outside. Need to penetrate a bit. Achua open for 3. And this doesn't go. Boucher can't quite corral the rebound. Caruso in transition. Bulls putting on a run here. DeRozan loses his handle. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. All right. Another stop here. Come on. Go get a make. Go get a make. Let's close out. Let's have a positive closeout to the quarter. 57 seconds to go here. Bulls pulling back into it. We've looked good, but they're always right there. They're always lingering. Can't pull away. Barnes on offense for the Raptors. Gives it to Boucher. Porter. Offense a little choppy right now. Gary Trent, tough shot in mid-range. It doesn't go. Rebound by Williams. Here come the Bulls again with DeRozan. And this time he lays it in and one. So big run here by the Bulls. Puts them back into the game. It was 81-71. They're now a chance to make it a 2-point game. Let's see. They call foul. There was literally no foul. I don't understand what they're calling sometimes. He literally went untouched to the rim and is shooting free throws for it. Oh my God, man. Like literally nobody touched him. Like he didn't even brush somebody. 8-0 run by the Bulls. Barnes looking to take matters into his own hands. Wanted a 2-for-1, and we'll get it. Achua going up and finishing his own miss. It doesn't really matter because they only 1 second shot clock, game clock difference. But Bulls coming forward again, trying to chip in. It's 4-point game. They've done a great job of coming back into this game, unfortunately. Double comes to DeRozan. It's now Caruso. One more stop in the quarter. Come on. 83-79. Caruso. Using the whole clock here. Drives. Kicks to Dragic. Open for 3 again. And Dragic is killing us tonight, man. Fucking hell. His best game of the season. And Boucher turns it over. Caruso for 3. No good. And the Raptors were up 81-71. They take Fred VanVleet off. And it all just goes to absolute shit. Bench killing us a little bit there with those minutes. Achua just not looking good defensively at all this season. And he's making it really hard to justify giving him like any minutes. Tonight, it's another bland performance. He's minus 15. That's him and Gary. Gary's minus 20, the worst marks on the Raptors. VanVleet plus 14, Koloko plus 13, and Anunoby plus 16. Tough scene with that, but whole quarter here. Game's open for us for the taking. We've shown some good stuff in being able to stop them today. Let's go and do it. Let's get a big quarter from Scottie Barnes and put away this team and go and win this basketball game. Come on, everybody. All right, I have to go to the bathroom. Again, I drink a lot of water. I will be right back, and we'll be getting in here for the fourth quarter. While I'm gone, make sure you like the stream. Get it up to 100 likes before I get back. Come on. All right, fourth quarter time. Did we start? We did start. Trent for three, no good. Rebound Boucher. Okay, we're in this. OG to Achua. Come on, Precious, do something. No good on the three. Boucher rebound. He's blocked. Gets his miss again, and he's stripped. Jesus Christ. Here is Williams with the slam, and the Bulls getting back into this. Bulls are on a big run right now without... Get Fred back on the floor, please. Scottie, mid-range. Why? No good. Another rebound, Bulls. And, they're in transition. Dragic for three. Got it. Jesus Christ. Dragic lighting us up tonight. And the Bulls all of a sudden up by 4. Nick, please get Fred back on the floor. Please get Fred back on the floor. Wow, it is going to shit without him. Again, it always does, man. OG, defended by Caruso. Jumper, no good. And Achua has an easy putback. This guy's not serious this season. He's actually not serious because that is easy. That is so easy to score. Caruso to Terry. Now Caruso again. And a foul's called. Okay, Nick, we've seen enough. Please take Achua off the floor. He can't defend, and he's not scoring. Please get Fred VanVleet on. I don't know what we're seeing, what he's seeing right now. It's Achua's another bad night for him. Just there we go. Get him off. Get Fred in. Thaddeus Young in as well. There we go. Needed that. And Gary Trent as well is a minus 25-30 tonight. Gary Trent is a minus 25. Precious Achua is a minus 20. Yeah. Dragic going up at the rim. He's blocked by OG. It's out of bounds for a Bulls ball. Dragic 16 points. He's showing up against his old team, man. He's got a vendetta against us. Come on, get a stop here. 7 on the shot clock. Dragic inbound to Williams. Let's get a stop here. Terry. Step back 2. Nothing you can do about that. Gets the horseshit shot to drop. All right, come on. Down 6. Plenty of time. 0 for 6 from the field this quarter, and there's been some easy looks. VanVleet in the paint, trying to do it himself. Out to Barnes. Drives. There you go, Scottie. To the rim with the slam. And it's a 4-point game. Scottie's got 15 tonight. Terry to Williams. Now Dragic for 3. No way. Doesn't go this time. Rebound Barnes. Come on. Here we go. Van Vliet's back in. Let's take advantage. Van Vliet pass to OG. Going up, and a foul's called. It's on the floor. And Terry got the block, but can you see my setup? You can't because I don't have the camera that can move. It is locked in. I can't move my camera. Sorry, unfortunate. Only 15. With a whole quarter to go as well, mind you. OG got the foul, got fouled there. 89-85. Van Vliet driving, layup is blocked. Rebound Thad. OG for 3 to make it a 1-point game, and yes, sir. OG with the big shot. How good has he been over the last week and a half? 89-88. Dragic to Jones. Handoff to Dosunmu. Terry, Dragic. Defended by Barnes, but travel's called against Dragic. Raptor basketball down 1. 8:54 to go in this tight game. No Siakam, no Levine. Fred VanVleet been the best player on the court for the Raptors. Can he help us spur on to victory here, along with the second-year Scottie Barnes? Thad to VanVleet. Screen comes. He's got Barnes for 3. No good. Rebounds out to a Bulls player. In the end, it's Boucher who can throw it down for 2, and the Raptors take the lead.
Yep.
Ryan Bates, how'd your weekend? It's been good. I had some fun yesterday. Thank you for asking. Yesterday, got a nice chill day at home. Worked on a video. Went to a bar. And today, watch football all day, watching basketball. We'll watch football after this. Thank you for asking. How was your weekend, everybody? Raptors up 90-89 with 8:20 to go in the game. It's been back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, that Lowry trade. I mean, it's not like Achua's looking wonderful, though, unfortunately. Achua's looking, other than the one game where I literally dedicated an entire video to him. And since then, he's just played like absolute shit. I have no idea why. He's just so bad on defense, and he's not hitting his shots on offense. It's brutal right now. Like, he's so bad on defense this season. Again, he's a good defender. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Home Six? Thanks for letting me know. I did see that, but just in case, thanks for letting me know, buddy. It's a running joke now. Precious bench. Well, listen, Achua started last season really slow and was crap out of the gates and turned into one of the most important Raptors players come the end of the season. There's certainly a potential for him to do that this season as well. A lot of what he was, I mean, today, I think he's doing a great job of just letting the game come to him, but he's just not hitting shots. No, we will not see that. That will not happen. The Lowry trade, it was a sign and trade. You're lucky you even got anything for it, so is what it is. But again, Achua was very, very good in the second half of last season. It's not like we should be accustomed to him playing like this. But he is susceptible to a ill-advised decision. Well, and that's me putting it nicely. Will Prez ever be as good as Maxey? That deal was on the table. Death 4K, that deal was never on the table. I don't even know what you're talking. Precious for Maxey? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, unless you're referencing the Lowry for Maxey. We tried to get Maxey. It didn't happen. There was no indication there was a deal involving Maxey with the Raptors that the Sixers were open to doing. Was he on the table? what was the trade? What was the full trade? Was Fred? I think Fred's like a plus 20 tonight. DeRozan to Dosunmu. Raptors up 1. We're back in it now. Lob to Green, who throws it down. That's a nice feed. And Green puts it in. It wasn't Lowry from Maxey straight up because from salary-wise, that wouldn't work. So that trade is impossible. Van Vliet. We're going to have a tight finish here, it seems. Thad. DeRozan on him and nearly turned over. But it's Barnes on the logo. Just drive. Barnes. Out to Fred, gets the 3 up, and it dropped! Fred Van Vliet, another big shot. What a feed by Scottie Barnes. It's Fred Van Deep tonight, and we burned coverage the other end because Thad didn't play defense, and the Bulls tie it. You're up here, and then you're just down here with this team. 7:21 to go. Can't let that happen, guys. On a make as well. Van Vliet, pass to Sunmu. Hand off to Boucher, who's blocked by Terry. Looked like Jones. Looked like a foul. And the other way in transition, burned layup by Green. Okay, that play some defense here. Van Deep thing. I like that. Barnes working on Jones. Going up. He's blocked by Jones, and Bulls will certainly score on here. DeRozan at the rim. Layup is good. Chicago lead with 6:40 to go. All right. Slowing it down here. Down 95-93. Bulls have fought back as the Raptors did earlier. Van Vliet defended by Dragic. Step back 3. Oh, that is filthy. You filthy boy. Fred Van Vliet step back on Dragic. Nails the 3 in his face. Have a game, Alfredo. Man, we need to step up and get the guy the win he deserves for this game. He's got 27 tonight and another easy 2 by the Bulls. Play defense, man. Under 6 to go. Thad is a wreck on defense right now. Van Vliet to Boucher. Swings it to Thad. Spins, lays it up, and he does that. All right. Get back on defense. Get Koloko in, to be honest. I mean, the rim protection right now is struggling. Get Koloko in for Thad right now. I guess they're playing 5 out, so we don't want to miss that. Dosunmu at the rim. Blocked by Boucher. Van Vliet going right to the rim. Layup, no good. Thad can't get the putback, but he gets the he rims out. OG on the putback, and finally it goes. What the fuck just happened? Oh my God, Boucher missed the tip, and then Thad rolled out, and then Boucher rolled out, and then OG said, give me that ball, and put it in, and the Raptors up by 3. What just happened, man? It just bounced around. There was a lid on the rim. All right. How do you guys feel? I mean, I guess the threat of the 3 balls there, but the rim protection right now is struggling. I don't mind. Thad isn't looking good on defense. I would consider Koloko right now. I get the concerns about the 5 out from the Bulls, and I guess that's precedent or more important. But I don't know. He's had a really good game. Let's keep that going. Scottie Barnes, since his 11-point first half, has 4 points since then. I need 2 more to hit the over on the bet. He's been shooting. He's taken 17 shots. 10 of them are from 2. He's 6 for 17. He's been a lot more aggressive today. It's just not as many fallen. But being aggressive, I like the way he's playing. Fred Van Vliet haters aren't here. Yeah, Precious Achiuwa and Trent today has been horrendous. Gary Trent is 4 for 11 he's minus 25. Precious Achiuwa is minus 20. Both of them disasters on defense. I'll say Trent more so based on the lineups he's been with, but he's also not hitting shots. Yeah, Scottie's certainly laboring, but you can still ask. He's on the floor. You can still ask for a bit better. Fred's got 27, and he's been electric tonight, man. Like you really see the profound impact he has on this team. And I've only been trying to tell you guys for how long, and a lot of you know that, but there's a fine percentage of you who still don't trust him, and it's frustrating because you see games like this, and they're not one-off games, maybe like this good, but he was an all-star last year. He's a great player. You got to respect him. Let's see. 2 more points for Scottie I need. We get the BC Lions win. Yeah. I don't know why people hate on Fred so much. He's really good. People wanted OG traded 2 weeks ago. I mean, people just, if a guy's a bad game, you want to trade him. It's just very, the online fan base is just very reactionary. It's probably for a lot of teams, but in particular, Raptors fans, it's very reactionary. I don't know. I think a lot of people feel like the Raptors are just owed success for whatever reason, but like Fred is having such a good game. 50% from the field, 50% from 3. All right, need some stops. Thaddeus Young has remained in the game, so we're seeing apparently no problems there. Dosunmu, Koloko's in though. Who came out? Boucher came out for Koloko. Interesting. Weak side for Dosunmu. Good closeouts. Keep going. Caruso for 3. Doesn't go. You live with it. Up 3. 4:54 to go in the game. Barnes to Fred. What can he create? Pass the screen. He's got the mid-range. No good this time. Vucevic rebound. DeRozan. Double comes early. Pick up the pieces. Williams in the corner. Drives. And throws it down. Vicious. Little bit too easy, man. He had a couple guys he had to go by and just throws it down like that. Come on. Van Vliet. Come on, Scottie. Give me 2 points, Scottie. I need 2 more. I'll put my money on you tonight. You had 11 at half. Thad. Whatever. We win, I don't care. We lose and he doesn't score again, I'll care. Van Vliet has a lane. Drives up off the glass and 1. Fred Van Vliet. What a game by Fred. 3:58 to go. Raptors up 3. A chance to make it 4 at the line. Wow, Fred. That was impressive. If Fred can convert at the line, it is a 30-point game on his return from injury. And man, being the dominant ball handler too, doing all of this is impressive. Van Vliet, the line, got it to go. It's 103-99. All right, need defense. Need some defense now. 3:53 to go. Stolen by OG. Going to the rim. And he lays it in. Raptors up by 6 with 3:46 to go. It is far from over. Dosunmu. Carrying forward for the Bulls. Need stops. Williams. And OG's hurt. OG looks... they're going to pick on us, of course. Williams' 3's no good. You can't let Caruso get the rebound. You just can't let that happen, guys. Vooch to Caruso in the corner. Now Williams out to Caruso. Steps inside. Out to Vucevic for 3. No good. Rebound, Fred. Here we go. 3:06. Van Vliet. I mean, he's just giving the ball and get out of the way at this point. Van Vliet. Oh, he drives inside. Layup is blocked. Bit off a little bit more than he can chew. DeRozan to Dosunmu for 3. It's off. Rebound Barnes. Raptors with an opportunity. Barnes, don't pass that. Van Vliet. Wide open 3. Rims out. Oh, my God. Of all the shots that he hit, the one that would have iced the game essentially doesn't go. DeRozan to Dosunmu. At the rim. And the layup is no good. Oh, my God. Okay, slow it down. We're up. Slow it down, Fred. OG. All right, corner 3 is up. No good. Barnes on the putback, and he puts it in. That is the over on the bet. Scottie Barnes gets 17 points tonight. 107-99. All right, need to stop. Keep on working on defense. DeRozan inside. Good cut. Good pass. And one. Man. Not the right time. But he got it and won. Dime away from a double-double. Wow, what a tough shot from DeRozan. I don't know if that's a foul, but tough make, man. Jeez. DeRozan can make it a 5-point game. It ain't over. 2 minutes ago, it ain't quite over yet. You saw that Kings game yesterday. How much shit happened in the last seconds. Anything can happen. All right. 107-102. Raptors on the ball here with Barnes. Give it to Fred, man. The good things happen when he gets it. Van Vliet, handoff to him. Caruso defending. 6 in the shot clock. Oh, I need a tough shot here. Barnes at the rim, and he throws it down. What a feed by Fred. Fred draws the attention. People, they got to respect his shot. And he finds the amazing pass inside for Barnes. Stolen. OG to throw it down. Oh, Showboat with the reverse slam. OG makes it 111-102. Wow, what a play there. OG with the big slam on the reverse. I don't even have a... I need to hit everything here.
There goes that man. Yep.
What a play. The Raptors 130 away from taking it against the Bulls in Toronto. And it's Fred Van Vliet who has been absolutely sensational tonight. We got to fire away. We got to fire away to for this. Fred Van, I mean, we've been good. We've had some good game. We've had some good performances here, but make no mistake, this is the Fred Van Vliet game. Absolutely remarkable. 30 points, 11 assists, only 1 turnover, 9 for 20 from the field, 5 for 11 from 3. Bouncing back, 3 games absent. In the game before that, he was 0 for 11 from 3. Tonight, 9 for 20 and 5 for 11. 0 for 11 in his last game. Raptors, a stop pretty much ends this game. Vucevic to Caruso, drives, kicks, and it's stolen by Porter. Slow it down, everybody. Fred gets it over half to Barnes. Ghost, always fishing. Barnes drives, kicks to OG to end the game. No good. Rebound Caruso. 1 minute to go. Hustle back. Caruso, he's fouled. Not sure if that's bonus. 111-102. I don't know if that's a shooting foul. And 2 shots. Is that a shooting foul? That's okay. They call a shooting foul. I don't know about that. Gary Trent not getting the late minutes here because of how poorly he played. And Otto's in doing a job. Koloko closing the game tonight. He's had a wonderful game. Caruso had a rough game, man. We've been just allowing him to shoot threes. And man, that game against Philly, this chat was lit up with Fred Van Vliet hate. This chat was lit up with slander against this man's name. And I fought for him. I got really angry. And I actually, upon reflection, really hated how angry I got with some of chat. I know it's a small percentage of you guys. But man, how many of y'all wanted to trade him? Look at him today, winning us this game. Fred, just for good measure. No good on this three. But OG, oh my! Throws it down. Yo, how high did he get up on that dunk? That was incredible. He flew. Caruso for three, no good. Fred, another rebound. Pushing it in transition. Oh, I wanted the lob to Scottie, but how high did OG get there? This guy was like on top of the backboard. Payne causing Samurai, missed first 40 minutes, extremely game to see Fred Barnes, OG, put on the Harlem Globetrotters. Yes, sir, Fred, three, little disrespectful, but that is going to end this game. The Toronto Raptors down early, win 113-104 off the back of a sensational performance from Fred VanVleet. Last time you saw him, he went 0 for 11 from the field. He missed 3 games. Whole talk during that time was we need to trade Fred. Fred should get traded. But tonight, he wins us this game. We got to break it all down in our post-game show. Thank you to MSJ for the dono as well. Appreciate that. That'll appear on chat in just a second. Guys, what an absolutely outstanding performance from the Raptors. Oh my goodness. DeFrozen. Woo! I am hungry, but I was hungrier for a Raptors win. We get the dub. Fred VanVleet, absolutely sensational. It was a rough first quarter and a half of this game where we saw the Raptors down. They were down after the first quarter. It was 30-21. The Bulls eventually got that double-digit lead in the second quarter, and we went out to a big run there. And Fred VanVleet got it started along with Scottie Barnes, excuse me. There's that super chat there from MSJ. Gonna pause notifications now for the post-game show. And it was Scottie Barnes who got himself down low to the rim, freeing up all that space for Fred VanVleet on the outside because Scottie Barnes playing so much better second quarter, being more aggressive. I asked for aggression today, and he stepped up, and we needed him to step up. As he got to the rim, we had people collapse there, and the defense collapsed. They were worried about Barnes. It freed up space on the outside for VanVleet, and he was knocking down his shots tonight. Like I said, he had a rough go at it last game. A lot of Raptors fans wanted him traded. I thought it was ridiculous, and I stuck out for him, as did many of you guys. But, wow, he showed out for us tonight 100%. I see the Twitch chat right now. Adrian's in there going crazy. We got Isaac going the OG, oh my, Mr. Bro, All-Star Fred is back, and Handsome B in the Twitch chat going crazy right now. Also, some of my members in the YouTube chat like Chris Rock. Thank you, guys. All right, back to the show here. Please cut that out, Adam. Back to the show here. The Raptors, from an offensive standpoint, look at the numbers. It was rough early on. We weren't playing well early on offense, but we got more adjusted to Siakam being out. Fred in the second quarter, and I know, even myself, I was talking about how Scottie Barnes should initiate the offense, and he did in the first quarter. It didn't look good. So we gave it to Fred from that point on, and it was working. Fred was diamond. He was scoring. He entered a double-double. 30 points, 11 assists, plus 27. Best number on the Raptors. 9 for 22 from the field. 5 for 13 from three. Only 1 turnover as well. Barnes, 8 for 19. Comes alive late as well. 19 points, 10 rebounds. Another double-double for him. OG, exceptional again. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. And Koloko, best game of the season. 6 blocks, 11 points. Look good on offense. Best offensive game and best defensive game. He had Patrick Williams in hell, man. I think he blocked Patrick Williams 4 times, maybe 5 on his own. Boucher, good off the bench. It wasn't about his points. I said in my previous video, but he looks solid there. And Thaddeus Young, a plus 25 tonight. I've been saying he needs more minutes. He had a rough stretch near the end of the game, but overall was good tonight. The bad was Gary Trent, who could not hit a shot and was a minus 25. He was disaster on defense. And Achua, just to comment on it, just does nothing right now, unfortunately. It's like Boucher started last season, where you look at him like, what does he even do? Achua's looking like that right now. He was minus 20, and my goodness, every time he was on the floor, it was bad. That being said, a lot of the times he was on the floor was also when Fred VanVleet was off the floor, And it was very clear today that when Fred was off the floor, this team got worse. And I've been saying how many times this season, trying to defend this guy, that we are worse when Fred is off the floor. Very, 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 very apparent today, especially with Fred with that plus 25 plus minus. On the Bulls side of things, we locked up a lot of these guys. We were pretty content to allow Vooch to have what he wanted. He was knocking down shots, but I think we were okay with that. Caruso actually has a double-double without points. He has 4 points tonight, goes 1 for 11. We allowed him to shoot, and he couldn't tonight. Patrick Williams, another guy, disastrous shooting night. DeRozan only took 9 shots. We really played good defense on him. I know he was 7 for 9, but we played good defense on him all night, and he had 5 turnovers. Raptors do a good job defensively pretty much all throughout the game other than the Achua minutes. Team stats, we shot 30% after the first quarter, and honestly, it wasn't that good of a shooting night if you look at it, but the possession battle. We take over 100 shots. They only take 88. Rebounding-wise, we beat them there. Turnover-wise, we forced way more turnovers, 17-9. It was a bread-and-butter game for the Raptors here. They knocked down the big shots late in those 50-50 games. At the end of the game where it's really close, I always say the best teams find ways to win. The best teams find ways to get over the line and win more of those 50-50 games than 50%. That's what we did here tonight. We won the possession battle. People, there's been away teams, commentators, they comment on how Raptors are less skilled than the opposition and they just use all their athleticism to win games. Stop us then. We're going to get the rebounds. We're going to work for every single possession. We're going to force turnovers, and we're going to score in transition. That's what we do. That's what we continue to do. That's exactly what we did again tonight against the Chicago Bulls. Now, with that in mind, the Chicago Bulls, this is your first game without Pascal Siakam. They did not have Zach LaVine tonight. Recognize that. We got the win. We were favored by 4 points coming in, and you saw why here. No Siakam for the foreseeable future, at least 2 weeks. Zach LaVine will be back tomorrow as the Raptors travel to Chicago, the Windy City, to play against this Bulls team. So the Bulls are certainly going to make adjustments here. In the first quarter, they looked really good because they were picking on the weak side corner threes. We were doubling a little bit too much. Granted, for the rest of the game, it looked good. We are doubling, trying to set traps. It was working a lot after the first quarter when we started rotating a lot better off ball. Adjustments made by Nick Nurse there were exceptional defensively. They had 30 points in the first quarter, only 19 in the second. They were picking on the weak side corners, and once we took that away, they lost a lot of their edge. They really started to mount a comeback, surprisingly, when public enemy number 1, Goran Dragic, gets 16 points off the bench, his best game of the season. Raptors fans boo him a lot, and I understand why. For Dragic, this is a guy who has never won an NBA championship and will never win an NBA championship. He's fading into obscurity as a guy that the NBA will forget about and is just kind of a backup right now. The only time his name is ever really going to get mentioned is when it's Raptors fans trying to hate on him. At this point, let's just kind of let this guy fade into the big empty nothingness because that's exactly what his career is. Raptors, though, without Siakam, adjustments that were made, it looked like very early. Like I said, we were putting a lot of the playmaking load on Scottie Barnes. Wasn't working as well when Scottie Barnes became more off-ball. That's when I thought we had more success. And we definitely had more success with Fred VanVleet being the primary ball handler. Now, what's great is that some games it will work, some games it won't work, some games each thing will work differently. The fact that you have both players who are super talented at initiating the offense is great for when you want to do things in different matchups, just kind of switch around, keep the defense guessing. We're able to do that today, and we come alive late. Fred VanVleet wins us this game. It was the Fred VanVleet show. What an outstanding game. I'm sure he saw the slander. He was out 3 games with injury. The game before, he shot 0 for 11 against the Atlanta Hawks, and he was asked about injuries, and he said he wasn't injured. He said he was fine, and he said after that game in the press conference, he said, he's going to be better. And you best believe he was better tonight. He won us this game. And we've seen so many times Fred put us on our back. And it's incredibly disrespectful to see the amount of disrespect that Raptors fans are giving this guy. Understand how talented he is and how important he is to this team because he showed it tonight. Raptors' upcoming schedule, no Siakam, as I mentioned. Listen, if there's going to be a period without Siakam, this is the best time for it. You have the Bulls tomorrow again, a team that I think is going to struggle to make the playoffs. Then you have the Rockets, tank. The Thunder, tank. The Pacers, tank. The Pistons, the greatest team of all time when they play the Raptors. But hopefully you can win that game in Motor City. So as far as this stretch of games coming up, it's favorable to us. The Raptors, they're 6-4 on the season. Let's continue to build off of that, and hopefully we get another great performance with Fred tomorrow. How many minutes did he play? 39 minutes. It sucks we have to play him so much, but you saw the difference from when he was on the court versus off the court. We got the win. Worry about tomorrow. Enjoy the win tonight, Raptors fans. We got it done. Like this, if you're enjoying what you see, goes a long way to supporting the channel, and make sure you are subscribed for more Raptors content just like this. All right, chat. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. That was a blast. Such an entertaining game. The Raptors looked so good tonight. Had some problems with not the moderation, but from a moderating people. We were trying our best, and we did a pretty good job of combating it. So thank you guys for dealing with that. Thank you guys for the good vibes. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the Fred. All the great words we saw about Fred in chat was great to see. We're supporting our guy, and it's going a long way. So thank you so much, everybody, for your support. We go live again tomorrow. The Toronto Raptors playing the Bulls in Chicago. That game is at, what time is that game at? That game is at 8:45 tomorrow. I'm going to be live on Amateur Hour Sports right here at 8:15 to set you up for that game. Like the stream before you go if you did enjoy, and I'll see you again next time. Fred emoji. When we get more members, I'll have more emote tiers, and I can add in a Fred one. But that'll be the next one since you requested it. So thank you, Chris Rock. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Have a great week ahead. I hope to see you tomorrow